Hello everyone! I hope you're all doing well tonight. Welcome to Mechwarrior 5, and welcome to the Forest of Memories. As always, I am Zaruk Windcaller, your Guardian, your High Remembrancer, and your Arbiter. So, we got a lot of crazy stuff happening tonight. First of all, some news. I'm going to be moving next week, so if y'all don't know what the update on that is, or when I'm going to be streaming again, make sure you follow me on Twitter. For that, hit !social in the chat. You'll get a link to my Twitter, and that's where I post updates and everything else of what's going on. If you're new here and want to be part of our community in the Forest of Memories, just hit !Discord. You'll get a link to that. Just follow the rules and we'll be cool. And if you're watching this on a VOD, or you're on the YouTube channel, or you want to know where the VODs are, just hit !YouTube in the chat, and you'll get a link to the YouTube channel where you can watch all the VODs that are posted, usually a week after they've gone live. But please, it's better if you watch it live with me here on Twitch at Zaruk Windcaller. But enough spiel. It's time to get started. The Magpies are thirsty for action, and yeah, we're gonna go do it. One last thing. Don't touch them yet. Please, don't touch them yet, because they won't work. You might notice that I have some new redeems, or rather, it's the same redeems, but they've been changed. So, yeah, they've been changed. I worked with Inu Kazane, so when we go into the game, you'll see what they do. Basically, the enlarge and shrink redeems have been changed for good reason, but you'll see when we get to the game. Please don't do them now. Wait till we're there. It'll make sense. But yeah, let's get started. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yep, so I've already told everyone that I've changed up my redeems, and I'm very excited with how they work now, so at least those two anyway. And a helicopter's flying right next to my apartment.
Oh, fun.
Interesting.
Anyway, let me load into the game, then I'll invite y'all. Also, for those who are interested, the Rozelhog DLC drops next week.
Nice.
How much is that gonna cost?
Good question. There is a free update that comes with the DLC, which tweaks a bunch of stuff, but I don't know how much the DLC is. They made a post about it today.
I am curious, though.
Bigger.
Yeah, y'all saw it?
What?
Yeah, that was me that redeemed it.
Yep.
I've got some points
Wait.
saved.
Yep.
Bigger!
I had it muted.
See, that's why, do I still have that Buzz Lightyear looking mugger trucker? No, we sold that. And see, that's why I wanted you here earlier, Nile, because I can actually set it up for it to work on other people as well.
Oh!
Oh my.
Yeah, and that returns me to normal. So, here's the deal. This new redeem is basically, it's incremental size changes, but the shrink one makes me normal again, like full-on normal size. So, basically, yeah, if you want to be a killjoy and ruin the fun for everyone, you have to pay more channel points. So,
That's fair.
yeah.
Also, now I have to figure out how to do that for my own, because I know that my model can do that.
I'll show you. Inu Kazane helped me. You have to, first off, you'll need to get the Mix It Up app.
I have Mix It Up. Yeah,
okay, cool.
I do use that for the redeems.
Cool. Then I could show you how to do it. Oh, you just need OBS. You don't need anything else, so it's actually pretty cool.
Burgers. I have to eat
yeah.
over my fucking...
Anyway, I invited you both, so...
Bigger.
Loading in.
Alright, looks like it worked. I want to make it so... it will, so like the alert will pop up right around the time it starts, but that's a little bit harder to do. So, but it's fine. Anyway, oh yeah, you're in there. Okay, let's see here.
Hey, John.
Let me see. Let's see. Hello?
Alright, I'm in the game now.
Okay. Alright. Cool. Let's see. Where we last left off, right. Basically, we've got our mechs in for repair now, so... Let's see, let me find us another job to do. Also, like I told everyone in the beginning, I'm going to be moving next week. So I thought I was going to be moving on Wednesday or Thursday, but it turns out I'm moving on Tuesday. So, and then my new
One last Mechwarrior before the...
Yeah, well, no, it shouldn't take, like, I'll probably be moved in by Wednesday, so we'll be able to play again on Thursday. It's just, it's one of those things where, like, moving is always stressful, so you know how it is.
I honestly say make the rest of that week, once you move in, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Like just, once you get moved in, take time to settle in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. I should mention, like, I want to tell y'all how bullshit a lot of like, here's a tip that I learned today. If you need to move, check with multiple moving companies, because some of them and their rules or like their stipulations are bullshit. Case in point, one of the groups, like me and my mom reached out to multiple groups for this, and we had one and then another one chimed in, and we went with the second one. So to give you an idea, this first one was going to charge us $3,200 for this. Mainly because they're like, oh, well, we have to make it a 2-day operation because, like, we're based out of, you know, where you're going, but that's 3 hours away. So we have to drive down, we've got to load everything, then we got to bring it all back. So it'll be a 2-day operation. So, you know, and it's a flat rate, so you'll be paying $3,200 a month, $3,200 for this, which we thought was bullshit. But then another group, the other one we reached out to, was like, yeah, no, we can get that done in 1 day. It's just $1,900 because it's a 1-day thing. And I'm like, thank God. Jesus.
They're not these ones clearly aren't the type to milk.
Yeah, well, no, the people who we said no to were 2 men in a truck. So, you know, they, like, it's mainly because, like, they have this weird, like, 4 or 5 hour shift thing where, like, it's an ordinary short term, like, their moves are calculated in a 4 or 5 hour range. So since it was going to take more than 5 hours, it goes into another day, basically. Which even I was like, this is bullshit. Like, no. So, basically, exhaust all your options. If you have to move, exhaust all of them. Check everything. Let's see. What?
Josiah, and my usual fee for helping friends move is pizza and a Dr. Pepper.
Well,
that makes me think about, what the hell is his goddamn name? Machete. What's his actual name?
I don't know the actor's name.
I don't know his name. I know who you're talking about, though.
Danny Trejo.
Yeah, there
That's
we go.
Name.
Danny Trejo.
Apparently, that guy absolutely fucking loves being in, like, student films. So if you just, like, if he's in your area, and you can go up to him and go, hey, I'm making a little student film. Can you be in it? He would totally go, absolutely. Give me some lunch and work and call it even. And I'm like, I love this guy.
I mean, that is pretty cool.
You buy him some. I'll be
good
all
person.
Right, sure.
Good person.
Yeah.
Get some fucking good pizza. Why the fuck not? Everybody loves pizza.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my battle mech there.
There we go.
There you go. Jinx.
Yeah. So we didn't say it at the same time.
We did.
But regardless, one of the things, like, yeah, it's just, so if you're gonna move, exhaust all of your options before you do anything, because, like, it was, like, we saw that and I'm like, are you shitting me? I've already had to pay, you know. Oh, another thing, just another reason why I can absolutely say fuck a lot of apartments. Get this. So, hey Sadako, how you doing? Get this. The apartment that I'm at now, like, when I told them, hey, I just got we're waiting on you, Lavender. I just got a job. I'm gonna have to move out for that. So how do we do this? They're like, okay, well, you need to give us a 60-day notice. And then how this is gonna work is
sorry?
Yeah, 60-day notice. Like, and then they're like, so along with that, you're gonna have to pay a termination fee, and then you're gonna have to say, like, when are you moving out? And I'm like, well, I'm gonna move out probably near the end of January, because my work starts on the 1st of February. And they're like, okay, well, if you sign this thing now, your 60-day notice will be like in March, so you'll need to pay us you'll need to pay January's rent, February's rent, and then part of March's rent, for however long, you know, how many days it would be there for the 60-day notice. I'm like, okay, let me get this straight. I'm not even gonna be in the apartment, and you guys want me to pay, you know, I understand paying January's rent, but you want me to pay all of February's rent, even though I'm not in there, and then pay half of March's rent, even though I'm not in there. Like, yes, that's the 60-day notice. It's technically still yours until the end of the 60-day notice, which means you still have to pay for it. And I'm like,
That's not how that works. That sounds like bullshit. I say just say fuck that and don't even bother.
I mean,
because I don't think they can legally do any. Like, I'm sorry, but you're not there. It's not yours anymore.
well, that's the thing. See, you don't have. That's one way of doing it. Is basically keeping it there, or he said, or you can pay a lump sum where we basically add together, we add together like, just the flat rate without water, without electricity, because your utilities will be turned off by then. Like, or you can just pay it up front with all, pay it right up front to us and just pay February and March's rent right now. And, and we won't add any of the other stuff to it because you won't be in the room. Just pay a lump sum. And I'm like, that's still bullshit. I'm not even in the apartment. Like, in a lot of places...
Who are these people?
It's just a complex I'm staying at. And I am aware that, a lot of complexes do that. Because it's that, that way they can, ensure that they get, some money out of it. But I'm like, I was even like, can I not put my deposit that I gave y'all toward any of this? And they're like, no, you'll get your deposit back after you've, after you've done all of that. After you've moved out. And I'm like, so I move out, get my deposit, but I can't put that toward the rent. They're like, no. I'm like, this is okay.
Landlords are scumbags.
Yeah, most of them are. Yeah.
They are parasites.
Yeah. Hell. It was even funny because one of the guys was like, hey, that termination fee we asked you for? He goes, well, we normally only hold the termination fee for 24 hours once you sign this sheet for us. So, you were supposed to give it to us on the, you're supposed to give it to us back on the 16th, but, you're supposed to give it to us back on the 14th. But, it was a Friday, so we understand why we didn't get it. But we didn't get it up from you on the 16th, so we're going to need it today. And I'm like, I told him on the phone, I'm like, in case you're not aware, Friday, I couldn't get it to y'all because I just signed the thing. Saturday was the weekend. The banks were closed, as was Sunday. And in case you forgot, Monday was MLK Day. The banks were also closed. So how exactly was I supposed to get that to you? Like, and the guy shut up for a few seconds, and he's like, we just need it today. I'm like, I'm gonna get it to you today. Just be patient. Like, I swear. Oh, yeah, termination.
Jesus.
Yeah, and termination fee. Like, so... so
hang on.
Okay.
Caught on terrain.
Oh. So, here's the thing of why this was the perfect storm, of why everything went wrong. See, the thing is, how termination fees work is that if you terminate before, like, while you still have a lease in play, you have to pay money to terminate the lease. That's what the termination fee is. And so, I didn't know when I was going to be getting another job. So I reinstated my lease for another year, not knowing about it. Because, fun fact, for those who don't know, if you live in an apartment and you only, like, you want to cut your lease short, maybe out to, like, 6 months or a few months, you'll pay more on rent. Like, the rent goes up a certain amount depending on, like, how many less months you want to stay there.
That's fucking stupid as hell.
It is. But regardless, to basically get out of to terminate my lease, they're like, I was like, all right, how much is it?
Oh, that's a Timberwolf.
Yeah, I see it.
That's a lot of autocannons.
That's a lot of autocannons.
Holy goddamn shit!
Yeah.
What?
The mods are working against us now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy.
We have made a mistake, I think.
We have made a mistake. Also, there's a dropship coming down right on top of us.
Really? With this fucking thing?
Y'all deal with, let's see.
Hit the cockpit.
Yeah, punch the cockpit.
The glass is on the front of its nose.
You mean like that?
Nice.
Please tell me we have the salvage spares to take that.
I think we should. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, I am praying.
And if not, we can always buy one, because remember, the mod makes it so you can buy them, too.
This is true.
But yeah, so, termination fee?
All them AC-20s couldn't even fire them off once.
Yeah.
Point blank. Shame.
Yeah, shame. Shame. So, let me tell you guys how termination fee works. Basically, I told the guy, I'm like, okay, look, so I literally just had this come out of nowhere. I have to move 3 hours away from my job. Like, I need to cancel my lease. He's like, well, ordinarily you can't do that if you've got a year-long lease installed, but how long has it been since you reinstated it? I'm like, I did it back in November. He's like, okay, so you're within the 4-month limit? He was like, for that, let's see. And he ran the numbers. He was like, and I'm not going to say how much it was, but basically it was 2 months rent added together as the termination fee. So I'm paying 2 months rent termination and then 2 months rent for them basically for the 60-day notice. Yeah,
That's
it's
fucking
bullshit.
I'm not living in an apartment. I'd rather be homeless than live in an apartment like that. I'm sorry, but I'm not living on anyone else's time. I've done that for too long in my life. Never again.
That's why I told my mom and my dad, I'm like, so, hey, when once I get settled down at the new job and if it lasts a good while, I think I'm going to reach into the investment Granddad left and I'm just going to get a townhouse. You know, those tiny houses on the periphery so you can buy. I'm like, because I'm sick and tired of giving people my money just to stay in a place that's ripping me off. So...
Completely understandable.
Oh, and yeah, and Josiah's right, because here's the thing. They weren't always like that. When I first moved into the place, they were a private apartment group that were run by their own people. They were not under anyone. They were not under anyone's company. They were just their own thing. And then a company swept in and bought them up, and immediately upon doing that, they started renovating the apartments and all that kind of stuff. And then they were like, hey, yeah, so if you're getting one of the renovated apartments, your rent's going to go up New Year, which it did. And I'm like, I'm literally, like, it's been a month and y'all have already increased my rent. But, you know, I mean, it's nice. Oh, damn it, we can't get it. It's 47 shares and we only have 21.
Yeah.
It's all right. We'll find another one. Nice shot, though, Nile. You punched the cockpit right in. Damn.
I was point blank.
Wait, is that cockpit or CT?
No, yeah, it was a cockpit
That's
shot.
cockpit.
I can't
was
see.
point blank in its face.
Yo! Nice!
Whoop.
That
He
shit
decided
had how
to
many
take-
AC-20s?
He decided to fight you like a clanner.
Yeah, yeah, how many?
And he
Yes. Also,
Died
yeah.
for it.
Jazel, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk, and I'm here with my friends playing Mechwarrior tonight. Let's see. We might be... Hold on. Let's see if we can, like... The thing is, I don't know if this qualifies as a rare mech, because it's a mod, so I don't know if it qualifies as a rare...
Fellow mech jock in chat. Also,
Oh.
Thomas, you asked earlier about marksman mechs, right? Snipers.
Yeah, they're scary.
Yeah, we got a couple of those.
Yeah, they're
we have a
scary.
couple.
And also,
It's
hey...
funny because that's kind of what I turned my King Crab into, or my Kaiju into on my own file, because it has... Apparently, the go-to run like sniper loadout for a lot of people is a Gauss rifle and PPC, ER PPC at the same time.
Yeah.
And I have 2 loads of that on my Kaiju.
Nice. Also, yeah, Jason, we're all mech
That is
jocks.
terrifying.
And we
terrifying.
yeah, we're mech jocks, and we have a mod that allows us access to the Timberwolf. So we have one of those.
Yep.
Gotta pass this.
The Mad Cat.
Yep. Let's
So
see.
we have a rifleman. We have the Marauder. Damn, we got a couple sniper mechs. We
Yeah.
got a couple.
And I guess thanks to the Omni build mod, which lets us put anything anywhere, I guess you could turn the Blackjack into a sniper if you really wanted to.
Yeah, but it's a blackjack.
Yeah, what'd they call it? The most okay mech? Or
Yeah.
something.
The okayest battle mech.
From I mean, that's okay. I mean, considering that's quite an improvement from shit to okay.
This is an order.
Oh, the thing is, those claims that were made about it, completely unfounded.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Lock and load,
Yeah,
rifleman.
yeah,
You're on cover.
Jazel gets it.
Yeah.
Blackjacks are good when you got nothing else.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll use the rifleman
It's
then.
kind of like the Charger in that way.
Well, I mean, if you use it correctly, all the Chargers we fought against literally just decide to run right at us, and my armor.
Well, that's
is,
how you're supposed to use it.
My armor is minimal, but if I close the distance, you won't stand a chance. You're never gonna get that close, but okay.
I only have to hit you once, Dex.
I only have to hit you once, Dex nerd.
Yep. Yeah, the 1A1 model of the Charger has 5 whole small lasers.
Oh, 5 whole lasers.
Small lasers.
Wow. All right. So because we have the mod that Nile likes installed, the light weapons thing.
God, it's so dumb.
Yeah, I'm gonna pimp out this rifleman. So.
September 3032. First day of the month.
Just
First day
remember
of
they
that,
have to match the size.
Renowned
Yeah, I know.
Wolf's Dragoons establish hiring hall on the World of Outreach.
Oh, you're gonna rock the AC-10 BFs.
Yes.
See, I the only reason I kept to the AC-5s is because they fire quicker and they're a bit more accurate because the camera shake's not as present.
Hmm.
So it kept the sky broom.
Yeah.
Whenever I put the rifleman, it was typically
Oh,
fucking
Thomas.
at that point.
Better idea.
Try not to walk directly into his crosshairs. You'll get caught up in the crossfire.
Oh God, did anyone actually play with that toy? I did.
Absolutely fucking not.
Okay. It's basically marble football. That's it.
Oh no, okay, you actually played. Wow, I did not know anyone actually played that.
I did.
I
Yeah.
just saw the commercials. I thought that was the funniest voice. I love the fucking '90s toy ad voice. Whoa.
Yeah, they're all nuts.
It's fucking great. Gross
That's
his
so
sister
dumb.
out. Can we bring back that? Can we bring back toys that are meant to gross the sister out? I feel like we need more of those.
I think the reason they stopped making them is because it didn't work.
What?
The girls were just like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah.
Oh, girls are grosser than we thought. All right, gross your brother out. Actually, that probably would work. If you fucking unironically, I feel like the younger sisters trying to cock block their brothers. I feel like that would probably work more.
Josiah makes an excellent point.
Oh, tired of cleaning up whatever. Yeah, probably.
Well, they are good parents then. Let your kids have fun.
Well, yeah, but then they have to clean up after their kids have fun.
All right, here's a cursed question for you all that I probably know at least half of you are gonna lie on. How many of you ate Play-Doh when you were a kid?
Yes.
I didn't.
Once. Never. When I was a kid. And then my body was like, never again, idiot. Never again.
Don't ever do that.
Though,
I now wonder if that's why my body's a trash compactor.
also, I should, but
It was
one
not
funny,
just once.
one funny thing about my family though. So did anyone ever play the Pokemon card game? It's okay if you didn't. I'm going somewhere with this.
So, no, I collected a lot of the cards, but I technically did play the original format of the game back in the 90s on a Game Boy Color game.
Yeah.
That was the Pokemon trading card game.
So the reason I bring it up is because if you got the original deck game, you got a bunch of you got the mat for everything. You got a bunch of those little tokens, those like shiny rock tokens, everything.
Yeah.
My brother ate one of those when we were kids. Yeah, my brother ate one of those.
What?
Yeah. Well, again, he was like 5. I don't know.
Oh.
But the funny
that
thing,
explains it.
the funniest part about it though was that, my mom was like, I was worried. I'm like, oh God, because it was my deck and everything. I'm like, oh God, Mom's going to be mad. And I even told her, I'm like, Mom, I think he ate one of the stones. She's like, okay. I'm like, wait, what do you mean, okay? I was a kid. I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, oh, don't worry. We'll know when it's passed. Don't worry. It was always hilarious because even my mom was like, don't worry, we'll know. And sure enough,
Oh my God.
yeah, a few days later, I'm like, Mom, is he better? He goes like, oh yeah, no, he got rid of it. Turns out my mom had then later explained way when I was older. She's like, yeah, you don't remember your brother shit that out? You not remember? I'm like, no. She's like, yeah. So again, she wasn't worried because she's like, okay, 5-year-old, that's a little tiny stone. 5-year-olds put way worse things in their mouth. He'll be fine. So.
Also, Thomas. Thomas.
What?
Oh my God.
Let's see. Let's go fight the Caretans again.
Oh, let's kick some Drax then.
Yep.
We're reading heavy weather warnings out there, Commander.
Right. I was ordered to take the rifleman out, so I will.
It's like kicking a puppy, only it's not morally ambiguous.
Yeah.
It's just as helpless. It's just they believe in a manifest destiny where they dominate all others. So fuck them.
You have to wonder if your manifest destiny is legit if you keep getting your ass kicked.
Yep.
We're destined to control
That said-
we are destined to control. We are destined to control the inner sphere. Fuck in the Davians, like fuck everything north of the border. Like
It's like fuck all y'all.
yeah.
See, here's the thing. They are. I would say the problem is less. Like they're actually competent,
You ready, Nile?
but
Almost. I got some I got some really fun
oh
so
no.
okay, so I don't know how many of you know about this. How many of you know about the fact that I had to give some solidarity to take to action a while back?
How's she
I
doing, by
remember-
the way?
As far as Note's doing okay.
Okay.
I know that she fucking she went 3 whole days straight with that fucking subathon
Yeah.
of hers. But okay, so a while back I played the Forest
Mm-hmm.
for a subathon, I think, and Tay joined in for a while. And we're all talking and shooting the shit and all that.
Wait, was I
and
there
we
for
were
that?
You may have been. I'm not sure.
This
but
was
we're all
several months
shooting
ago,
the shit.
right?
This is probably. I think this was like sometime last year. Yeah, this is like probably late autumn. But no, yeah. So we're
Yeah,
all
I think I
shooting the
remember
shit.
that.
We're all shooting the shit, just making jokes, and we begin joking. We begin like teasing Tay a bunch about the fact that she's got a clown PNG and all that shit. And I go, all right, look, Tay, if
Oh
you
no.
go, if we get to a certain number of subs, I will get art of, and I quote, bimbo pool toy clown-esque Nile. I just got art, like an update on that.
What have you done?
Oh boy, it's really good.
What have you done? Just
I can't
Oh,
show it yet
dear.
No.
because that's only because I'm still speaking with the artist, who is an absolute sweetheart and has been going through some shit recently. So
Yeah.
I'm a little
Yeah.
surprised that that I just got this.
speaking of
Ooh.
Nile, did you see what I
Zaruk, that's a good question for you.
what? Oh, hypothetically, given the choice, which would you prefer, the Dom Trooper or the the Dom Trooper?
Ashimar.
The Ashimar. I'd have to see the Ashimar. Also, Nile, did you see the thing I put in your NSFW channel, the second one?
The NRX 044 Ashimar.
Oh, the Blom thing
Yeah. The
of
new.
planetary proportions.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Okay, cool.
Wait, where?
Really fucking good.
It's not. It's
Where?
in Nile's thing. The Ashimar. I've never.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look that up real fast. I've never seen the
I've already
Ashimar.
got it. I already
you
did
do?
that.
Can you post? Where are you gonna post a picture of it if you don't mind? Oh, you sent it. Okay.
Literally just a direct page.
I think I'd
It's
rather.
a transforming mobile suit.
I'd rather have the Dom, honestly, because the problem with while we're waiting on Nile, the problem with transforming mobile suits is that if you read, like, I've read a lot of things that most of the time, if you're not skilled enough, the transformations will kill people, like kill the pilot.
Oh,
So I'd rather be in the Dom.
I've not heard anything about that.
Because heck, the Dom, don't forget the Dom was capable, like, people have already said the Dom, when it was released, the Dom could go toe-to-toe with the original Gundam and probably win if it had the right pilot, so...
Wing
Yep.
Gundam forever.
Oh yeah, I mean, Wing Gundam is... Don't forget, originally, Hero was supposed to pilot Epion, and Miliardo was supposed to pilot Wing Gundam, but then they ended up getting switched.
Right on the front lines, Commander. The good news is that we can rack up a big
Switch
salvage
for good
payout
reason.
if we're
And I mean,
Because
it's cool.
Epion
Look,
only
I'm
used the zeros.
hot take here. I prefer Heavy Arms to Wing Gundam anyway, so...
Heavy Arms is better, just full stop.
Okay, but OG heavy arms or Endless Waltz heavy arms?
Both.
Both.
And
Because
that
Endless
also
Waltz heavy
includes
arms
the
is better.
refit version of Heavy Arms.
enemy movement is projected
The only
to hit
reason
your
why I go with
locations
Wing is
at any
because I'm
moment.
actually a slut for the whole transforming gimmick,
Hmm.
so... I like it when Cool Robot is also Cool Jet.
So do you like Zeta Gundam?
Yeah, Yeah, I was about to bring that up.
I don't have much attachment to that one because I know very little about it. Never watched Zeta, so.
Here's the thing. The Ashamar is actually Zeta era.
Okay.
It's basically the Zeta equivalent of the Dom for the era.
Got it.
Double O Riser.
Very capable. Even atmospheric. Even capable of atmospheric flight.
Oh!
Which for mobile suit is saying something.
Wait, which way are we going?
We got an
No, we just
SRM-40
we just gotta
carrier.
kill targets.
Oh, okay.
Alright, lock acquired.
So, fun fact for those who are watching, I recently got my hands on the remastered Command and Conquer games. Yeah, I see. Now, I see now why people love those games. They are actually pretty fun.
What are they?
The original Command and Conquer and Command and Conquer Red Alert just remastered. Like,
I still need to.
Are those the games that had Tim Curry shouting about?
That's
space?
Red Alert 3.
That's
Red Alert 3.
Okay.
Yes. Commander, you have rained on my parade. But no matter. I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
No, you gotta get the rolling R's in there, though.
Space!
One place hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
Like, wheezing.
Oh yeah!
If you really think about it, that was the best take they had, and he is struggling not to lose his absolute.
You just gotta wonder, what the hell did they put in front of him?
Oh no, he
What
actually
the hell had him?
like they interviewed all the actors.
They did?
Yeah, if you in Red Alert 3, some of the bonus stuff is the interviews with the actors, and he said I love this script. He goes like, I love this script. I'm having a blast. He goes like, it's really hard. You know, it's hard to be both professional and comedic at the same
Show
time,
love
but
100
somehow you
hello
can do
babe
it.
tilde Zaruk W
Because
memories.
again, like, reminder that fucking Tim Curry
Nile?
also played Pennywise originally,
Yep.
so like of course he'd love that script. Have you heard what he sounds like in that fucking made-for-TV It movie?
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha!
And then of course we
straddles
have
the banner.
Other people
Bannister.
include like for the Empire of the Rising Sun in Red Alert 3, they got George Takei to play the Emperor, like the leader. You are made of stupid. To his credit, to his credit, George Takei actually had a said that he actually was able to like add some detail to the script. So like in the cutscenes with the Rising Sun, with the Empire of the Rising Sun in the game, all the stuff they're doing is traditional Japanese stuff because George Takei actually told them how to do it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. See, that's a fun thing about short. Well, I'd say fun, but like it's more like it's an awkward fact when you think about it. Like George Takei was also like he was caught in the crossfire of the whole like Japanese internment camps during World War II.
He was.
He was young when it happened, but he was still old enough that he could probably relay the entire thing if he really wanted to.
Yep.
But he was also in an episode of The Twilight Zone. I think this is one of his first roles, if I recall correctly.
Alright, armor's
like
breached.
the OG Twilight Zone.
Okay. Wait. You want to know something really funny about George Takei? Okay, this is funny. So, he's also known for being Mr. Sulu in Star Trek. One of the scenes in Star Trek has Sulu going insane and chasing people with a sword. And originally, the director was like, Hikaru, we have, he goes, we have a katana for you. And George Takei was like, that's a little stereotypy. He goes, I have a rapier, I fence. He goes, can we do that instead? And the director was like, sure. Can you get that rapier and do you know how to use it properly? And George Takei was like, yeah, I can do that. He fucking lied. He had never used a rapier in his life, but it turns out he was best friends with a sword master who knew how to use a rapier. So he literally did a crash course in rapier training for 2 weeks. And then when they shot the episode after it was over,
That is
yeah,
amazing.
he said in an interview, he goes like, I actually liked fencing. So he goes, he's actually he's a professional, like, he has like he's a professional fencer. He's got the certificate and everything to prove it. Like he actually picked up fencing after it was over.
Get your leg blasted.
Is that the same episode where he was leaping on the wall?
Yes.
Frantically?
With his shirt off, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I've seen like stills of that, and it's really funny.
Yeah, and there's like
Also,
there's a bit
Nile,
of go ahead.
I wanted to share this, but I wish we could have had our maneuvering recorded on a previous target. I crossed behind you flawlessly.
Let's take it down.
Oh,
Just basically our maneuvering was perfect.
hold up, we got a target. Let's kill that fire starter for a bounty. But yeah, yes, Nile. It's the same one where like he's shirtless, hanging on the wall, yelling, "Cowards, face me!" That's. Yep. That happens. Another funny thing. God, what is his name? The guy who plays J. Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man. What is his name?
J.K. Simmons.
Yes, J.K. Simmons plays the president in Red Alert 3, and he is so like, he goes up, like, I'm trying to remember. He goes like, I heard something I can't believe. Is it true we made a peace treaty with the Reds? Well, sir, it's more of a ceasefire. You can't make a ceasefire with the Reds. They hate everything we stand for. Apple pie, baseball, freedom, America. Did I mention freedom? Like, he said in the interview, he goes, this is probably the most ridiculous role I've ever done, but if they want ridiculous, I'll give them ridiculous.
He is good at ridiculous roles. Like, never forget that, like, quite literally, he is the reason why J. Jonah Jameson is the way he is forever now.
Yep.
Like, they use his likeness for the character forever.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. Even in the cartoons. Even in the cartoons.
Yeah.
At it. Yeah.
He was flawless. His performance was flawless.
Parker, you're fired. Get out of my office. He's like, we need better pictures for the headline, boss. Parker, you're hired. You're rehired. Get your ass back in here. Like, give me pictures of Spider-Man. So it's also funny to me. The other thing that's funny about that is that people give JJ shit in the movies, but then you'll notice if you watch the first one, when Goblin breaks into the the Bugle to find out about who takes pictures of Spider-Man, so he can track,
Tells him.
Yeah, he doesn't tell him. He says, I don't know. He sends his stuff in the mail. Like, he covers for Peter. So, but...
Congrats, you're a veteran now.
Mm-hmm. Well, the whole group is.
Now you can legally do the 1,000-yard stare.
As a mech jock, you must have seen some horrible shit, judging by that stare. Oh no, I'm just practicing I'm just practicing my narrowing my vision at a long distance so I can shoot people better. You won't know. You don't know. You don't know how many cockpits I popped with the people still in them. Like, just the person stares and then slowly backs away.
The person just raises a concerned eyebrow.
Mm-hmm.
Zaruk's face as a Mechwarrior permanently gets stuck in that picture of that one meme screenshot from Inception with fucking
oh yeah, like Leo squinting, like the squinting
Leo
face.
squinting, yeah.
Does anybody take your Lance seriously? They should. I mean, you do. Like, we have me who's
Don't care.
Yeah,
if they don't, they get their.
Yeah.
It's their funeral.
Yeah, like, I don't think you understand. I'm the normal one in my Lance. I'm the captain. I have a modular doll that can adjust to any mech. I have a cyborg who can attune to any control surface and system. I have one of the last surviving members of the kaiju race who can literally drag a full mech onto our dropship after we're done stealing.
You can tuck an atlas under her arm.
Yeah, after we're done stealing, looting the battlefield.
Salvaging.
That's like a fucking 1/144 scale to me. The fuck you talking about under my arm?
Yeah.
Get crushed under that.
Well, it's the fact that they're about.
Because I have a
10 meters tall.
I have a dragon mechanic who can fix anything just by getting a good look at its system schematics. And she's so good at her job, she can do things faster than anybody. Like, yeah.
She doesn't even have to fucking physically touch it. She looks at it, figures out its schematic by gazing at it, and then just she does the eye shine thing, and then it's fixed.
And if she's bored, she just tells the machines what to do. Because she already knows, because she doesn't have to, she's just like, all right, that's what you fixed. Do that, I'm gonna go play video games. And nobody argues with her because fuck it, she does a good job. Like, I'm the normal one.
Despite
I'm
the
the most
fact
normal
that
I'm the most normal one in this Lance. We're more irregular than Snored's irregulars.
This ancient tech, like, that's the thing with Nova, is that, like, the reason why she's created the whole, like, Fate Grand Order timeline travel mechanic. Like,
I'm gonna quote this.
Hold on.
She has perfected things that humans simply cannot fathom perfecting because it's too sci-fi, like timeline travel and all that shit.
Oh.
To her, past tech like that is still esoteric as shit because she's not used to dealing with it anymore.
Yeah. And yes, Josiah, I forgot the angry man with the chain gun fetish. Yeah, I forgot.
Also, Tom, I like what Thomas says, looks at Broken Max. You! Be fixed!
Yeah.
And it's fixed.
Just imagining Nova walking up, snapping her fingers and fixing a mech, and I'm just like, wait, that's
just
what you
pointing at it like a disappointed mother.
Yeah, wait, that's all you have to do and I pay you the big bucks? Yeah, I've earned the big bucks.
To shit post? Because okay, so again, if we were to really, like, because canonically Nova's personality, I would compare it to just after meeting her C2 in Code Geass. She's very forward but very monotonous. She doesn't, but like she does like have some level of humor. You can't tell if she's serious or not. She can do the rock eyebrow raise, and then your shit's fixed. It's like, no, like she looks at it, she gives the rock eyebrow raise, and then it just like it trembles for half a second, then it fixes itself.
Actually, Jazel's right. That's a good quote for Nova. You're not paying for the time I spent fixing it. You're paying for the time I took learning to fix it.
Hold on a minute. Wait a minute.
More like you're paying for the time you didn't spend me fixing it.
Hold on. Wait, hang on. Let's make sure this is.
You aren't paying for the time I spent fixing it. You're paying for the time I spent not fixing it.
All right. So just as a bit of a test.
Bird up.
You heard that, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
The personification of the IT aura of the what?
Right.
You are not paying for the time I spent fixing it. You are paying for the time I took learning to fix it.
You learned everything in 5 minutes!
Did I stutter?
No. just don't. Yeah, again, you don't argue with the mech tech engineers, because, like, if they leave, you're fucked. So.
Yeah, it's like, good, well.
Ready up, Lavender.
That said, we do. I need a bathroom break real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
With that said,
the personification of the IT aura.
But if I may,
Go ahead.
Sir, is your computer even plugged in?
Hang on a moment. I'm trying to remember.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again, sir?
What's that, like, wait, I don't know where it's from, but Nile, have you heard the, I don't know where it's from, but, like, have you seen the clip or heard the voice line of, like, the guy cleaning plates, and he slams his fist on the table, and he's like, this family makes me want to murder people.
No, I have not, but that sounds hilarious.
Yeah, I'm just imagining Nova like, this lance makes me want to murder people. Just, but yeah, like, the reason, I know that clip.
The example I was going to give is actually the catapult.
Yeah.
Reminded that it was only produced for, like the original catapult run was only produced for, like, 2-3 fucking years before military bureaucracy said, nah, we don't want that anymore.
See, I was gonna say that she wouldn't even say that. She would just turn around and vanish, and then she'd come back like 2 minutes later. Probably using a handkerchief to wipe to just not even that, because she wouldn't have to touch anything.
Yeah.
She could just point at something and it would die.
The reason I know about it, Nile, is because somebody did a TikTok of like they put angry googly eyes on their Roomba as it's going across the floor, and it says, "This family makes me want to murder people."
What I want to do is I want to have a Roomba that has the portal turret voices.
Hello. Also, I just sent it to you, Nile. I just sent you the clip. I sent you the clip directly to you.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you.
There you are. Yeah, there you are.
Are you still there?
If you
There
find the
you
acquisition,
are.
just walk up to
Hey,
it in order
it's
to pick it
me.
up.
Please put me down. I don't blame you.
They have like, why do they make them so cute but so deadly?
Fun
I
fact,
don't
that's
know.
also Gladys's voice.
Jaisal says, I saw someone who modded their Roomba. This and every time it bumped into something, it screamed, "Fuck."
I've seen that. They take it into a fucking like local Walmart and begin like pitching it to people. Was like, would you buy this? And there are like people who are like, absolutely, I totally would buy that. Yes.
You will need to fall back to
Look,
evac.
everyone's always like, oh, machines will rise up and hate us. We literally treat our Roombas like pets and do silly shit like that.
exactly. See, that's the thing is that it's like people are so scared of the singularity, and it's like that's not gonna happen purely because I know people personally who feed their Roomba. What does that entail, you ask?
Feed.
They just swipe some fucking crumbs under the floor, and it comes on by and sweeps it up. And I'm like, you don't have to do that, but you do. And I love that.
Yeah.
Like all the machines that we have available to us, because like the whole singularity thing is always hitching on the idea of like an AI indistinguishable from human thought. We simply don't have the power to create something like that.
And even if we
Doesn't
did,
exist.
if it's all based off our thoughts, I mean, we do stupid shit.
Well, that's the thing, and it's like one of my partners is like big into the whole robotics, and well, two of them are actually. And the whole thing is that it's like humans are a very bad example of what it means to be humane.
Yeah.
Like humans are not a good example of that in any capacity.
No.
So it's like, yeah, of course, if we compare robots to ourselves, it's gonna be a terrible comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
course we
I'm
think they're
reminded
gonna
of
wanna kill
iRobot, the iRobot memes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you,
Can a
you
robot,
act humanely? Can you?
Yeah,
No,
can you?
can a robot create a beautiful masterpiece of art? Can a robot write a symphony? Can you? And he just
And
you know,
he's just like-
he asked that in response 100% genuinely.
Yeah.
And the response Will gives is just like
He doesn't have an answer. Is
yeah,
what
he
it
has
is.
no words. He just rubs his face sheepishly.
He's just like, you right. I don't like it, but you're right.
Okay, but see, that's the thing, is that it's like, people are now making that whole argument about stable diffusion, and it's like, that's not art. And I'll tell you one reason why. Art comes from the mind and imagination. If you can think of it, you can create it.
Yep.
What stable diffusion does is it takes existing things and puts them together
Yep.
in a not very fluid way.
Yeah.
In an
So
acceptable way.
It's visually okay. I get it's a concept, but you've also stolen the concept from other existing concepts to think of your own concept. Like it's barely reference material.
Yeah.
And
Also-
I say that, and like I will still ask a friend that, hey, can you just put details of me into the novel or whatever, and just see what happens. Like it's funny to play with.
Yeah.
But then I also remember that going too hard on it's a bad idea. Speaking of going in too hard, I'm like, okay, set up my creative connect right here.
I got you.
My front.
I got you.
Can I get a little help? Can I get a little help focusing that Warhammer?
Trying to help Nile. Hold on. Now I got it.
Yeah, the Warhammer is like right in front of
Yeah,
Nile.
I got it. There we go.
What Warhammer?
Yeah, what Warhammer?
Yeah. Okay. So my CT is exposed.
Okay, pull back into the building center then. But have y'all seen the I don't remember what it was, but it's like this little video of this robot playing tic-tac-toe. And it's, one of those little robots with like a, little claw hand, basically, like two-pronged claw hands. So
The robot arm?
yeah, it's a robot arm or something, and it's playing tic-tac-toe, like picking up the X's and the O's and putting them down. And then it looks at the board for a minute, it grabs its X, and then puts it on top of someone's O so it can win, and then it looks at the camera and, like, smiles by spreading its two claws out. And some
I've seen a thing where it was a captcha and it clicked.
Yeah, and then it clicked, I'm not a robot, and then it smiled at the camera, and I'm like,
how does he absolutely smug without, like, visibly smug without a face?
yeah, and then it just looks
Yeah,
right at the
it's like,
camera.
how do you be that smug with
Yeah.
no face?
And that's the thing, like, everyone was saying, you smug little bastard.
You smug little bastard, I love
would
you.
be too.
Yeah.
I would be too. The fuck? Oh boy.
Oh shit, that's
okay.
it. We have figured out her weakness.
We got 2 chargers.
Yep, here they come.
Leg him. Leg him. Go for the legs.
There's also 2 mechs to the north as well.
Head's gone. Next.
Jeez. Leg it. Leg it.
I just saw them. Fuck, where'd they go?
Another head gone.
I don't know how you hit those shots.
Eh.
But then again, I'm not. But then again, you're not
Charger's
using
got
a joystick.
Fat head.
First person Gauss rifle. Next question.
Well, I'm using
Blackjack.
lasers, but yeah, it's also got a fat head.
Blackjack.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to say energy only on the blackjack.
I'm mostly kinetic though.
I know.
I only run kinetic because it's more fun for me. I like the
Oh,
boom.
I agree. You get so much more power out of kinetic weapons, but they run out.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, contact south.
Behind us.
Yep.
Drop ship.
I'll take care of the blackjack real quick.
Bitch.
There we go. One limb gone.
Warhammer.
There we go.
And Warhammer Wolverine.
Ow! That Warhammer wants me dead.
Pull back. Pull back. We got it.
I can't face it. Yeah, I'm gonna get.
I got it then.
I'm pumping missiles into it. All right, one arm down.
I can't believe my armor's been stripped. I'm actually mad about that.
What happened?
Her armor is stripped.
Understandable why she's
my
mad.
core armor is stripped. I'm angry.
Because that doesn't normally happen.
Well, to be perfectly fair, I also got 3 whole mechs dropped in my face, like, all at the same time. One of them
Nice
was a
shot.
Warhammer, so-
All right,
that
let's
guy.
go. Nile can't take another hit, so can't take any more hits. So let's get out of here. You'll never
How bad
catch.
is it?
You'll never catch me, Korean scum. Not when I shift into maximum overdrive.
I
Hiya!
have an.
I could go
The
eight.
Master of
They'll
Faster!
never catch me. I have an XL engine.
The Master of Faster!
Jack Atlas. Who's the master of Foster? It's just, I wanna meet his voice actor so bad.
Well, fun
I don't
fact,
remember
that's the
how
same
to-
voice actor that Bakura has.
Really?
Bakura?
Yeah, well, yes. Listen to those 2 voices and tell me I'm wrong. It's the same guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, again, Tristan Taylor's voice actor also voices Yusei, so I mean...
That's true. Watch yourselves, they're coming up behind us.
But now what I want, though, Lavender, I want you to color your Atlas like Jack.
Hmm?
Give it an XL engine. Give your Atlas an XL engine. Color him like Jack Atlas. Jack Atlas. Jack the Atlas. The Master of Faster.
The
Well,
leader.
that's
yeah.
terrible. It took me a minute to realize,
Yeah.
but honestly, those colors are already taken.
Let's see. Would you rather pilot a Goof Custom or the AGE-3 Fortress? A Goof Custom, no question. That's easy.
I just love that it's called a goof.
A Goof.
I can't take
The
that
Goof
fucking
Troop.
thing seriously.
The Goof. That's right. The Goof Troop. I forgot. There is a unit called the Goof Troop in Gundam.
Wait, that's a unit?
That is an actual unit called the Goof Troop or the Goof Squad.
That's
Also,
unfortunate.
This is no Zaku, boy. No Zaku. Let's see. Let me sell.
I still love what I read there. Oh dear.
What?
I got locked out.
Oh, just exit and re-enter then.
It's because you didn't get out of that menu fast enough. That's all it is.
Sorry. Did they partner up with the Rescue Rangers? No. It's a basically, if I don't know what it's from, but I just remember them saying like, I remember they're like, deploy Goof Squad to this position. I'm like, I'm sorry, the what squad? Goof Squad? Like, I don't know. It's always just, again, naming conventions are funny.
Well, that's also like a very unfortunate Japanese thing, where it's like it's called that. It's likely called that. Like, I'm sorry, but I bet you it's not actually pronounced.
Also gonna
that
go with
way.
the goof custom also.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if it was spelt that way in Japanese, I guarantee you it's not pronounced "oo." It's pronounced "o."
Go.
Like go.
Go.
The problem is that I just don't know that
Yeah.
for sure.
Well,
because
no,
I've
it's
heard that word
what
speaken in Japanese before.
they actually say it goof in Japanese.
Oh well, that's a problem then. That's an unfortunate Japaneseism. But we don't know that that's a word that you use over in America that means something silly.
You are
yeah.
tiny.
Wait, you do? It's a fleet of locust. It's a locust.
The serial number of this mech claim it is Pirate's Bane, the personal mech of one Lori Kalmar. Originally from the Oberon Confederation, Lori and her Locust found themselves attached to a pilot to overthrow the system of Trell for the Red Duke.
A plot to overthrow the system.
A plot to overthrow the system of Trell for the Red Duke Hassad recall. Both her and the Pirate's Bane were captured by the Grayson Death Carlisle on Trell with the Trell 1 and would go on to join Grayson as he formed the Grey Death Legion. While fighting for the Legion on the Verthandi system, Lori was shot down by the Draconis Combine. All accounts up till now have believed the Pirate's Bane had been destroyed during the Verthandi campaign. Well, not anymore! It's going in my museum.
What? Oh.
What is a Guardian ECM?
Guardian? Okay, ECM.
Electronic countermeasures, I know.
Yeah, no. In battle mech terms, good luck locking onto me, is what it says. It says, you can't lock onto me now. You may not even be able to pick me up, depending. Anyway, I'm gonna need another invite.
Okay.
ECM also can make it... Basically, it says... missiles, that's cute. That's part of what it says.
So you can basically turn your mech into Sonic the Hedgehog, where nobody can catch you, nobody can lock onto you.
Well, no, it's more like you're making it very, very difficult to lock on. Like, if something has ECM, you may be able to lock onto it with missiles, but it'll take a lot longer. Because you gotta cut through the ECM, basically, with your lock.
Man, they're really not selling a lot of mechs here. Like, I thought
Oh, shit!
I thought they'd be selling stuff, but no.
I just took a look on the, news.
Uh-huh. What year? Like, what's happening?
NAIS, well, the new Avalon Institute of Science.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to the Starleague memory core found on Helm.
Yeah.
The Grey Death Legion core.
Yeah.
Yeah, they managed to reproduce Tag.
Oh, okay. The lock-on system thing.
More than a simple laser designator, the tag system ties into onboard targeting systems and uses its own tight beam laser communication to share data with friendly units and munitions.
Oh shit.
Increasing accuracy for missiles and other guided munitions. Meaning, you can actually, here's a trick that's been used in Mechwarrior Online. You have basically a catapult, or some other missile boat, and then you give it a tag system. It's tagging for its own targets.
Got it.
It's nasty. It's pretty nasty.
Anyway, I'm looking at this hero mech they're selling. Named for the largest trebuchet constructed on medieval Terra, Luc de Guerre was a gift to the young scion of the famous
Hey, didn't we encounter this one already?
Yeah, but I don't have it. So, and no, it's from Heroes of the Inner Sphere, so no, we don't have it yet.
I mean, we've encountered it before.
Serving in the Regulan Hussars, Lieutenant Peter Chandler distinguished himself in battle on Telman 4. Discovering a thunderbolt had broken through their defensive line and looting supplies, he promptly pounded the mech to scrap. When asked why he'd engaged the much larger mech alone, his only comment was, "It was only what one should expect of a Chandler." Ah, I see. So, suicidal bravery. Got it.
Bravery in the face of danger.
Let's see, mostly it's an SRM boat with some pulse lasers and a Beagle active probe.
So this thing's a shotgunner.
You were just like me.
Yeah. This thing is meant to engage at close to medium range.
Fuck you. I love that you have that now.
It's a close
I
to.
can-
That
I
was a
can-
close to. Yeah, Leroy Jenkins is part of it. It's also if
I have
this
a
thing gets in close, oh, it's gonna hurt because
Go
it's
ahead. I
got
have a
pulse
sequence.
lasers. It's got SRMs.
Go ahead, Nile.
I have a sequence for it, Zaruk.
Oh, right. Squeeze my hog. Fuck you.
Squeeze my hog. Fuck you.
Yeah. Bum bum ba da da. Bum bum bum. Thank you, Josiah just redeemed a you died. There we go.
There it
I got
is.
that too.
One day I'll stream Dark Souls on chat or Elden Ring, but not anytime soon.
Oh no.
Today is not that day.
No, today is not that day.
Who is doing this?
Such a lust for revenge. Ooh!
Oh!
Who is doing this? Such a lust for revenge. Ooh!
Yeah, just
Fucking
God,
Skullface
it's
is the
so
best.
hammy. It's so.
it's Metal
hammy.
Gear. What were you
I
expecting?
know, but even for Metal Gear, that's hammy. Even by Metal Gear standards, that was pretty hammy.
not.
Why not? Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not? Yeah, and I had to cut out the part where he says, "Why not, you stupid bastard."
What? You fuckers.
You fuckers.
You motherfucker! I will rain hellfire upon you.
I don't get a chance to use that one off.
JonTron
primarily because
JonTron when he was outed as the asshole that he really is. You fuckers. You,
It's like he himself is a scumbag, but his content's still funny to me. So
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
like,
it is. Some of
So it
it's
makes me
still very
laugh.
good.
plus his commitment to jokes. I don't know if you all ever saw it, but like when I played when I played Pokemon Shield for the first time, because I don't like those games at all. They are like the worst experience I've had with Pokemon by far. But like I still played it, and my my going to the game screen transition was the bit where he's dressed as Elsa shouting, "This is a mistake!"
What the fuck was that? Anyway, what
And the
was he
the
even
reason-
doing again? I don't actually remember.
Because he was playing bootleg Disney games.
yeah.
Oh shit.
And he eventually got to the whole frozen Elsa.
You make me angry, Phil.
You make
You make me angry, Phil.
yeah. The fact
Can I
that
just say that I think it's pretty bomb of him that he got a man who has never been on an actual interview ever to do a parody video with him.
Mhm.
This is a fair point.
Well, because Phil Swift said he thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I like Phil Swift is a fucking good dude. He's apparently pretty funny.
to show you
It
the
even
power of
works
flex
underwater.
to show you the power of flex tape, I saw this boat in half. Phil, what does that have to do with tape? He was like, flex tape is super strong. Flex tape is strong. You're strong, Phil. Anyway, ready, Lavender, ready up. And of course, the bootlegs Disney games where Simba hangs himself.
Yeah.
He like does his, oh my god.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I swear.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
My god! Oh my god! What is that?
Yeah.
it's just like
Oh, Thomas is right. What have you done, Ronald? They were but children.
Oh, here's
Again,
another
like,
jewel.
whatever.
Here's another jewel from the news ticker.
Mm-hmm.
November of last in-game year, November 12th. Morden Greenberg continues mercenary life after canceled show.
So,
Oh,
A household name as a war correspondent for the Tharkad Broadcast Company, the same ones who made the BattleTech TV show in canon.
oh no.
Morton Greenberg's recent project took viewers behind the scenes as he went about forming a new BattleMech mercenary company in the reality documentary holovid series Greenberg's Godzillas, documenting the life of a mercenary unit and fronted by Morton himself.
He's gonna get sued for that one.
Honestly, I would wonder who would even dare fucking hire him.
I mean, it's still kind of
And
funny.
he wondered at the fate of the group, after the show was canceled at the onset of the Fourth Succession War. Apparently, Morton's bonding with the rest of the cast wasn't just for show, as he's continued to lead the mercenary unit since.
Alright.
Already a misfit band of colorful characters, the unit has continued to expand with the inclusion of Hap Madman Karsberg.
Ready up,
Morton's son Ivo, who appeared in the show as a skinny teenager, is now also a serving Mechwarrior with the unit, with a rare custom king crab mech that he has aptly named Kaiju. Okay, that part I didn't catch before. Huh.
Thomas, what you just put in chat, you know I am like obligated to
Do it! Do it! Do it!
I don't have it on my soundboard because I can't, because it's a video and you all need to see the video.
Pepsi Man! I've seen the video. Pepsi Man!
The one that's titled Pepsi Star Man?
Yes. Yes.
Where he's fucking jilling his fucking Pepsi dick?
Oh, not that one! Jesus, what?
Yeah,
Have you not seen that one?
No.
You need to fucking watch that video, Zaruk. It's funny as
Okay,
shit.
we need to strap.
I have,
okay, making a note to strap Zaruk to a chair and force him to watch that video.
You should see my friend Nixie the Dream Sheep. Nixie has this redeem.
Oh, I know. I remember.
Yeah, Nixie has a redeem on her channel, literally called Man. And if you click it, you can get like the horse standing at the beach that says Man, or it'll be backwards. It's like Nam. And then sometimes, or sometimes if you're lucky, you get Pepsi Man and he goes, Man! Like,
Or Invisible Man.
Yeah, Invisible Man. It's so silly. Nixie's a genius.
Nikki, that was absolutely a stroke of comedic genius on Nixie's part. Such a wonderful sheet.
Telegy Adelegy.
Fuck that bastard. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I will kill him myself. Well, I would if
I would, but it's because
I
but
would.
I can't.
I would if Rabon hadn't already.
Yeah.
That's
Urban Mech.
Is it? Oh, it's not the R21. Oh, well.
Damn it.
It's an R60.
Yeah. It's not
Not an R60L.
Yeah. You are not the mech we're looking for. Die.
You have been saved by a rock. Unfortunate. Oh. That's 3 urban mechs. Now we just need to kill a fire starter.
Yep. You've triggered my flight or fight responses. Unfortunately for you, I am a flightless bird.
Tally ho! I come bearing news from the higher ups. Please advise. Oh, thanks. You will never know my suffering. Forever trapped inside this robotic husk. Alright, that's great, Doc. I'll see you later. That's one of my favorite bits for no good reason. I want to talk to your friend Bootleg Zazu over there. They're coming down with something. It's just like it's a gross, goopy bird puppet. Ugh.
Whoa! That helicopter, that guy literally decided to suicide into me.
I mean,
It was losing control, so I don't know if it was intentional or not.
Did you get damaged off of it?
Yeah, it scratched my armor.
Oh wow, okay, so those do damage you when they fall on you then.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, they do.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. I love hearing that, like, target
destroyed.
target
Yeah, the Betty voice is great. I love this game's Betty voice.
I love it when it's, like, literally half a second apart.
Yeah. Oh, that was fast. Target destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Wow, aren't you a quick shot? Don't call me that.
Well,
Is
I
that
would
it?
say you're a quick draw, but you're driving something much heavier.
I never asked for this.
The joke being that quick draws are a battle mech.
Yeah,
I know.
I never asked for this.
I never asked for this.
Oh my god, JC, a bomb! A bomb?
A bomb! And then the remix. And
Yeah.
then there's the remix.
Yeah.
Must have given us a slip. Let's check out the other
Oh my god,
Let's
Daddy!
not-
What a shame. He was a good man. What a rotten way to die. You have to do the lip smack. What a rotten way to die. Wait, I love Thomas. Cops, where'd you get that Centurion, boy? Magpies. Fell off a truck. Fell off a truck. Yes, sir. Now, when we say truck, we mean a drop pod, but I mean, we're not going to admit that.
To be fair, they're basically
Fell off
space-
a drop pod.
Yeah, fell off a drop pod.
They're basically space trucks. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We've
You
gotten
think-
really good at scrubbing the IDs and pilots off the insides, haven't we?
Do you think that Ford makes some of the drop pods so it's built Ford tough?
Oh my god.
Well, you can't-
Okay,
well, you
you and
can't put
okay,
them
I
down.
think you and I share a fucking brain cell because literally about 5 seconds before you said that, no, 5 seconds before you said that, I'm like, I wonder if Ford still makes trucks in the inner sphere here. What if we still have like built Ford tough 1,000 years later? God damn it.
I mean, we have General Motors.
Yeah, General Motors is still around, so Ford probably is too.
Wow, really? It is?
Yes,
And
General
Yeah,
Motors is
they
still
made
around.
the.
Yep.
Fun fact: General Motors in the setting in the canon, they're the ones who invented the sustainable fusion engine first.
Although to be perfectly fair, GM also like owns quite literally a third of the fucking United States, so
Yeah.
it's like I don't see that dying out anytime soon.
They're also the ones who made the blackjack. So
Well, not everything, not everything can be a winner.
yeah, no, that was one of their more, I would say, cocaine-fueled decisions.
I mean, isn't
They
that
needed
all
the
Ford-
cocaine now.
Ford Taurus?
Yeah.
It's the Ford Taurus, the Ford F-150, same thing.
Oh, no, Nile, what's that
It
bit?
is okay.
What's that bit from one of JonTron's videos, the Sonic one? What the fuck is a Sonic?
Yeah, what the fuck is a Sonic?
He's
Where
like,
he's like, his face is like coated in white powder. Welcome to Sonic headquarters. We make video games, I think. This is like looking around confusedly. I haven't seen that one in a long time though. It's been a while since I've watched that video. Yeah. Oh no, that's a Dodge Charger.
yeah.
Although, do GM own Dodge too?
No,
Because that would still work if they do.
no, they don't.
Do they not?
No.
Fun fact: the Davions almost made the Battlemaster.
Almost.
Most. Out, though.
Yeah, no. Basically, they were beat to the punch by StarCorps Industries, who more or less borrowed all their data.
Yeah, borrowed. Big air quotes on that. Also,
Well,
drop
not
pod coming
all
down.
that big,
Drop
actually. Funny enough.
Corporate thievery.
That's our job.
Emergency shutdown.
More like a
Shit.
a corporation. The thing is, they developed it entirely on their own dime, and then StarCorp says, "Okay, we can do this better."
Okay, actually,
Makes it and sells it to them.
I want to tell you guys this. A
I've
friend of
never
mine.
heard of a dervish.
A friend of mine is making a character for Pathfinder. She's this raccoon girl that he describes as a bandit queen. Like, but they're playing Pathfinder set in like a like urban fantasy. So
Ooh,
like
fun.
So he calls her a bandit queen, and he's like, but I don't know like. He's like, when it comes to urban fantasy, I mean, I guess you could still do the typical
There
bandit.
we go.
You could still do the other bandit stuff, but what else can you do? I'm like, he's like, wait, corporate espionage in a modern world, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, she does have her own crew that would do that. I'm like, Shadowrunners. You've literally made a mob boss with Shadowrunners. That's literally what you've made. You've made a bandit who literally uses Shadowrunners to do corporate espionage shit. I was like, that's not a bad thing. That's just what you've done.
Sir, you clipped through the wall.
Was that a catapult that clipped through the wall?
This catapult like Terminator 2.
Don't question it. It's a catapult.
Catapult don't care.
Primary target is down.
Do not question it. It's a catapult.
Heat critical.
Showing up as KIA.
Oh shoot.
Grid Great
Well-
work. Now let's pack it in before their friends
No, we're
arrive.
fine now. We can leave.
So he's making a Pathfinder Snuffy. Wait. Snuffy has her own.
I'm sorry, what?
Snuffy has Shadowrunners? What? I mean,
What the hell has Snuffy's lore become?
No, it's because Snuffy is a trash panda.
no, that's
so
true, yeah.
That's probably what they're referencing.
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be
But
real with you. Out of
It
all
just
the,
makes me wonder, what the hell has her lore become?
look, out of all the big VTubers out there, if I could pick anyone to stream with, my top 3 would be Iron Mouse, Juniper Actius, and then Buff Pup. Those are the 3 I'd like. Mainly because I think they're hilarious. Snuffy's funny. Like, she'd probably be 4th, honestly. But I haven't seen Snuffy stream lately, so
There's a lot of porn of Snuffy.
I mean, yeah.
I was gonna put that
There's a lot
out
of
there.
porn
It's
of
like,
there's a lot of like, what's her name? The I forgot her name, but she's like the girl, like she's the angel or demon girl who like has the blue shirt and like the red wings and everything. She's also, I know her most because she fell for the Saucon joke. And Hiraku, I don't know what her name is. I'll have to look her up.
too vague of a description, sadly.
Yeah,
so.
she. Oh, hey, Hellboy son, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. Make yourself at home. But yeah, she fell for the Saucon joke. Like somebody told her in the chat, going to Saucon. I don't know what Saucon is. What is that? Some kind of saw for the movie convention? And then everyone's like, "Suck on these nuts," and she got so mad. I've seen people get mad at that, but I've never seen somebody go like, "No, you fuckers!" Like, it's hilarious to me. What happened to the
menu caught again?
Yeah. Okay. Well, go ahead and just reload then.
Yeah, had to.
I'll re-invite you if I can. Yeah, I can.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're
Hey,
finally
Ferrus.
Hey, I'm here. I have been trying to fight traffic.
That's cool.
You're finally awake.
Yeah. Hey, you're finally awake.
You've
Oh,
been
wait,
in a coma for the last 9 years.
9 years.
Please remain calm and try not to panic.
Proceeds to
I'm
panic.
afraid you have been in a coma
Panic mode
for
activate.
quite some time. Yes, I know you'd like to know how long. I'm afraid it has been 9 years. And then it's just like, no, there's a coma. Nurse!
And
I love that scene because it does fill you with anxiety.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they shot that so flawlessly. That's extremely anxiety-inducing.
Honestly, the
Having 9
whole-
years of your life vanish in a blink.
You know what? I'm gonna...
Yeah, it's true. Do not panic. Proceeds to panic immediately.
No, do not panic says something panic-inducing.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for
Alright.
an invite.
Like literally, he just wakes up and learns that he's missing his fucking left arm and is blind in one eye.
Yep. And he's got a
He
piece of
panics,
shrapnel
then
in his head.
passes out.
Oh yeah.
No, that's literally 2 inches from giving him permanent, like, lobotomizing brain damage.
Yeah.
It was
And
it was
then-
causing a major brain hemorrhage.
Yeah. Also-
Is what it was.
then-
Is what it was like super close to doing.
Well, no, that's what. If they removed it, it would cause a super brain
Lavender, I
hemorrhage.
sent
That's
you
what
an
it
invite.
was.
I sent you the invite. Also, I like what Sadako says. You've been in cryostasis for 999, 999, 999,
You've been in cryostasis for
I'm
9,
laughing for real right now.
9,
Yeah.
9.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I
9,
gotta tell y'all this.
9.
I'm thinking for my birthday, which I believe is a Saturday this year. Yes, it is a Saturday.
Ready for the invite whenever.
I sent you one. It says pending.
I didn't get
invite.
it.
Okay.
I didn't get it.
I'll send you another one then. There.
There it is.
If everything goes according to plan, for my birthday, because it'll also be the first week I'm working, but for my birthday, I am going to do a Moonbase Alpha stream, and I want as many people to show up as we can fit in the game. But here's the catch: if you show up for the first full hour, we can only talk using the text-to-speech thing.
Fun fact: that text to speech is also
Ew.
present in what was it again?
Ew.
Sanctum 2.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Sanctum 2 has the same.
Yeah, and I think
exact same
I think
one.
at this point everyone knows. Ferrus, you might want to get a different mech because the left arm. Because I think at this point everyone has seen the video of Moonbase Alpha. You know, yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah. Ew. John Madden.
John Madden.
Football.
Football.
Snake. Saki.
Also, I finally got around to fixing the Atlas's grouping.
Nice.
Mamma mia, Papa Pia, your baby got that diarrhea.
Yeah. Let's see. Someone mashing their Ew. All right, you're gonna have to get a different mech. We're on a multi mission. Yeah. Ew.
Oh, hang on a moment. Let me double check the damage.
Ew.
I can roll it. I can roll it.
Yeah. Holla holla get dollar. Ha ha ha.
Holla holla get dollar.
Yeah. I'm laughing for real right now. I swear. I mean, that game. It's a.
It has a fucking energy.
It's a meme, but you gotta love it. Like,
yeah, NASA made a wonderful thing. They made something wonderful, and they didn't even hit the mark they were aiming at.
I mean, to be fair, I think at this point,
successfully.
Yeah, task failed successfully, and at this point, I guarantee even NASA's like, well, at least it may have gotten more people interested in the program. Maybe.
Hopefully.
But look, I'm not gonna lie. If I had the ability to go into space on a spacewalk, I would before I left, I'd be like, okay, so yep, we're protecting the garrison.
Oh, it's one of these.
Yeah, we don't have any airstrikes though, so we'll be fine.
This is a problem. So heavy rifles.
We're never gonna let that down.
Time to reload.
They do.
They do.
Oh,
Jeez,
no.
They do.
Yep. But
Like that's all I have kinetic wise.
Yeah. So
I might be getting trouble here.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
energies.
If I could go into space before I left, I would tell Mission Control. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys honest. If you're gonna let me go on a spacewalk, please record what I say. Because I want to save that and maybe upload it to YouTube or upload it somewhere. And if I'm on a spacewalk, first thing I say when I go out there is I'm going to be like, ew. I'm just going to see. I'm hoping that the person I'm with is also a meme lord, and they'll be like, oh, you want to do that? And so both of us could be like, ew.
John Madden.
John Madden.
I did change the tech, yes.
Football. Okay.
Oh, that's LiPo.
Yep.
Heavy
Zaruk,
rounds,
I'm on your back. Don't worry about it.
Heavy rifles deal pretty decent damage.
Yeah,
though.
they do.
Oh, they do.
Wait, have you guys seen...
Rifleman.
Have you guys seen the Cruel Angel Thesis sung by the Moonbase Alpha speech program?
God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so full disclosure here, I know that a lot of people, like, I'm just going to say, I don't like Neon Genesis Evangelion, but Cruel Angel Thesis fucking slaps.
It does.
I only enjoy the occasional Reyes Austin. Why are y'all fighting over which one's better? They're girlfriends that don't want you.
I will.
Oh, Sonico, that's a genius idea.
Play Free Bird whilst driving a mover over.
Yeah, I could do that.
Well, yeah.
All right, the rifleman's moving again.
Yeah, I'd have to make it quick though, because I think I'd get copyright striked for it.
You would the minute you play a second of that, you'll get something copyright.
Yeah.
You would have to put like a MIDI or a modified instrumental.
Goodbye, schmuck.
Neon Genesis is nightmare fuel? Yes! Yes, it is!
I mean...
Alright, target has been disposed of.
It is like a mecha genre in
Panther.
Yeah.
like, it's a mecha genre in like the most polite form. It is not a mecha genre.
It's leans much more heavily into Super Robo.
I mean,
No,
Yeah.
that's
I'd
not
say it has
No,
more in common
no,
with
not even.
Mazinger.
actually, no, it doesn't.
technically,
It doesn't.
we're
There's
not, it's not mecha. It's horror. Is what it is.
Yeah.
it's horror. Yeah,
It's-
that's what I'm saying.
It's psychological horror.
Also,
Oh.
up behind y'all, drop ship.
Dropped it behind you.
Dervish locked.
Whoever's in the Atlas, turn
Confirmed?
around.
3 heavies: Warhammer, Thunderbolt, Catapult.
Got it.
A challenge
There's
worth
a-
taking.
I'm actually not equipped for
Yeah,
this.
there's a Eurobeat remix of Freebird. Huh. Might use that.
Oh,
then.
I've seen that, and it's dangerous.
I think the only Eurobeat that I really like
Ow.
is someone.
Okay, I may have bit off a little more than I can actually
Don't
chew.
worry, we're here. I think the only Eurobeat that I like is someone who did a Eurobeat remix of Space Battleship Yamato's theme song.
Oh, nice.
Do a power slide in the Lunar Rover. I think you can, actually.
Oh my god, I got shut. Really? I got fucking shut down from heat? The fuck?
Shut down.
Why?
We're on a sulfur planet. That's why. Everything's hot.
Of
No,
course.
they don't do that here. I think it's about.
No, they-
Double heat sinks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Catapult's missed. Oh, that's a gun
Swing!
catapult. Watch out.
It's definitely a brawler
Swing!
catapult. They wouldn't drive anything else that close.
Look, you stupid bastard! You've got no arms left. Yes, I have. Look.
It's just a flesh,
Flesh
wound.
wound.
Look, stop that. Look, stop that. Chicken. Chicken. Look, I have your leg. Right.
I'll have your leg.
Right. And then he cuts off his right leg, which makes it even more funny.
Right, I'll tell you for that.
You what? Come here. What are you gonna do? Bleed on me?
I'll kill you for that.
What are you gonna do? Bleed
What are you
on
gonna
me?
do? Beat on me?
I'm invincible. You're a loony.
I'm invincible. No, you gotta get his voice crack in
Yeah.
there.
Looney.
You're a loony. The Black Knight always triumphs. Cuts off his other leg.
Hacks off his other leg.
Yeah. Oh. All right. We'll call the draw.
That,
Alright,
see,
we'll
that's
call it a
funny
draw.
that you say that line though, because I've seen something really funny. It was like Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro looking at all the backlash from their recent OGL 1.1.
Oh, God.
And and it was the picture of the Black Knight, legless and armless, saying, "All right, we'll call it a draw." Like,
CT is exposed, by the way.
Yep.
Enjoy your target.
turn around, badass, come on. There
Cut
we
it down
go.
how you please.
Got him.
I mean, at this point.
With the katana.
Yes.
Oh, also at this
Yes.
point. Okay, these UACs are valuable, and one of my arms
That's
is
a
about.
rifleman.
Yeah, one of my arms is about ready to go, so I need to.
That's a warhammer. Oh no.
Man, you are way out of position, Lavender. Then again, you're in an Atlas.
I was taking, yeah, with a Gauss rifle.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't move in or out of position quickly.
But yeah,
You
there's
are not meant.
some
I
in-
am the
yeah.
position.
So I don't know if y'all heard this, but some information got leaked that Hasbro is basically banking on the D&D movie doing really well to salvage all the damage
what?
they've taken. Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
they're banking on the movie doing really well
A
because
movie.
yeah, because they've taken a lot of financial damage from the backlash. So the movie needs to succeed, basically. And it's funny.
It's not gonna.
Because, yeah, it's not going to succeed because people are actively saying boycott the movie. Which is sad because I understand why so many D&D people have wanted a D&D movie, but not at the expense of the game. So,
They're gonna pirate that shit really hard
Yeah.
immediately.
do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yar har fiddle-dee-dee.
Yeah. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee. Stealing your shit is alright with me. Just, yeah, they'll bootleg it. If you want a D&D movie, just go watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah, honestly though,
Honestly, yes.
Alternatively, you can also go watch the Castlevania on Netflix, because that also comes with like a fucking D&D group.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
The DM asking the wizard, where did you send the castle, Cypher? Right on top of us. Wait, it's just that.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait.
New target, Hunchback.
Congratulations, you broke it. You broke the castle.
Yeah, you broke the castle. I will find us transportation so long as you two promise not to kill each other while I'm gone. Oh please, we're not children. The paladin and the warlock be like, eat shit and die. Yes, fuck you.
Yes, fuck you. Yeah, they don't like each other.
Yeah,
they do not like each other.
Till the end, then they're like, you sure
anyway,
you sure you're gonna,
there's a target back here.
Yeah, you sure you're gonna be all right by yourself, Alucard? Gives him the finger. Ugh, fuck you.
Warhammer back here.
That's why the Hunchback's not doing anything. It's trapped on some rocks.
Missile support requested because this Warhammer is still mobile and dangerous.
I'm taking out this stuck tank. Hold on.
I cannot move that fast, actually.
Translates to death. Come on, let's go. It's the magical door of death, Belmont. Are you coming or what? And then, of course,
what was that guy's name? The one who is basically a bard or alchemist.
He has the wizard. He's the wizard.
Yeah, and then, of course, at the end, after the warlock separates from his friends, oh my god.
Oh, my core's exposed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I really am going insane.
I'm going insane. It's only been a month.
I feel so bad for Alucard during that arc, honestly. Oh! Oh! Get cored, motherfucker! My core is exposed, though.
No, we're done.
It's like
we're done. That's all of them.
So
we're done.
Yeah.
Exposed? Sure.
And yeah, like it's
exposed, sure, but worth.
Yeah, I mean it's
worth.
Yeah, it's one of those things like you watch season 2 and you realize all the shit that happened to Alucard, and people are like, "Oh God, he's turning out like his dad." Those two people freaking, I can't say the word because I'll get term of service. Because like, those people assaulted him. Like yeah, and then
they gained his trust.
And then
that's the worst part.
They gained his trust, and then they physically and in other ways assaulted him, so he staked them in front of the Belmont estate. And it's funny, he goes like, probably should put a sign up. He goes like, no one wanted. He goes like, Lord is punished by death.
Abandon hope.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Yeah. And then, of course, as soon as Sypha and Trevor show up, he's like, oh God, thank you. Thank you, I'm not alone anymore.
I actually have not seen the third season yet. So
you need.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, okay.
Oh
we'll stop
shit!
there.
Fourth season is third and fourth season are bonkers.
Yep.
No, and I've heard.
Yeah, and we now know that a sequel's coming out. It's going to be about Richter Belmont. So.
Oh yeah.
There's a sequel that's happening.
So, Richter is probably like in the lore of Castlevania. He's the strongest of the Belmonts.
Who is?
Richter Belmont.
Yeah.
Oh.
You could make the argument that Julius is, but Julius came after Richter. So
yeah.
But Richter Belmont is the strongest of the Belmonts, but he's also the most cursed of the Belmonts because so I'm spoiling Symphony of the Night here, but at the end of Rondo of Blood, which is the game that Richter's from, Richter becomes possessed by the Dark Lord Shaft. Yes, the Dark Lord's name is Shaft, you dig? But, yeah, so the Dark Lord Shaft possesses Richter.
The jokes write themselves.
And because he was possessed, when he tries to pick up the Vampire Killer again, it actually hurts him. He literally he has inadvertently cursed the entire Belmont bloodline. And so until the curse is removed way later on, the Belmonts don't use the Vampire Killer. Someone else has to take it up. So...
Wow.
Yeah. And that's why you have all those other characters who are not Belmonts using the whip or fighting against, like, evil. And that's why in...
But if memory serves, doesn't the whip, like, slowly kill them?
Yes. If you're not a Belmont and you take up the whip... Well, here's the thing. If you basically... How it goes or how it's explained is that if you rely on the whip and the whip alone and not your own ability, it will kill you. It will take your life force, which is why everyone who wielded it, up until Jonathan Morris, everyone who wielded the Vampire Killer died. But Jonathan Morris, who takes it up in Portrait of Ruin, Jonathan is the one who takes up the whip, breaks the curse, and then gives it back to the Belmont clan when he's done with it. And it should be noted that Jonathan just to show how badass Jonathan Morris is, Jonathan is 17 at the time when he does this, and to break the curse on the whip, he has to fight this thing called the Memory of the Vampire Killer, which is the whip's actual mental recreation of Richter at his most powerful. And Jonathan fights and defeats him. And upon doing that, he breaks the curse because Jonathan relied on his own abilities, not just the whip. Jonathan would then go on to train Julius Belmont, who permanently kills Dracula in 1999, which we don't have a game about. Sad. And then we get into like the DS, like the Game Boy Advance and the DS Aria games, which take place in like 2035 or something. Like
Alucard is still. No, it's like Alucard is still around.
Oh yeah, Alucard's still around. But he now names himself Genya Arikado.
Yeah. Don't ask why.
It's like one of my friends. It's like one of my friends jokes. He goes like, "No, you're not." He goes like, "No, this is not a mind fuck. He's exactly who you think he is."
Yeah, like he just went full weed. He just went full weed. That's all.
But yeah, but Jonathan Morris, like, here's the thing. Jonathan and his friend Charlotte fought and defeated Dracula and Death, both of them, in 1944. Okay. And the thing with Julius takes place in 1999. Jonathan Morris is still alive. He's supposed to be like in his 80s, and he's still capable of kicking ass. Like, that's the thing. It is said in the lore that if you wield the vampire killer, you will live you'll die at a normal age, but you'll be in your prime up until you die, basically. So Jonathan is 80-something years old and is still capable of whipping and throwing things and doing all that shit. Trying to think. And yes, what a horrible night for the curse. That's Simon. But the good thing is, canonically, Simon doesn't die of the curse. Simon actually, he gets rid of it. It makes him sick, but he removes the curse and then goes on to have, children and everything. In fact, if I remember correctly, let's see. It goes Trevor, Simon, and then Richter. Like, if we're going... Huh?
No, also an interesting thing about Simon. Simon isn't actually the most powerful magically, but he is the strongest physically.
Yeah, well, he's built like Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah. No, it's like that man is like a fucking brick house.
That man can...
Okay, so I now have a question though.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Is the Belmont strut genetic?
Yes. Yeah, no, it is. It is. Every game where you play as a Belmont, they do the Belmont strut. The only person who doesn't do the Belmont strut is, well, two people. Well, technically three. Alucard doesn't do it in Symphony of the Night. Alucard just backdashes everywhere.
No,
Alucard has Alucard shuffle.
Yeah, Alucard shuffles or backdashes. Jonathan and Charlotte run and walk like normal people. And then, what's his name? What's the name of the guy from the Aria games? What's his name? Like,
trying to think also.
God, what is his name? Someone help me. What is his name? The guy who's like, spoiler, but the game's been out for like over 2 decades now, so I don't care.
Aria.
He's in the Aria games. He's Dracula's reincarnation. So, trying to remember his name. No, stop. Controller. Soma. Thank you, Soma Cruz. That's it. Yes.
Oh yeah, yes.
Soma doesn't do the Belmont strut. Soma has his like weird JoJo pose and like JoJo walks. So
yeah.
He what?
Yeah, no,
he poses.
Yeah, he actually has a JoJo pose. He's drawn like a JoJo character. He is a 15-year-old kid wearing a fur collared coat and like bell-bottom jeans. He literally looks like a JoJo character.
Yeah, that is literally JoJo.
But does he have boots with the fur?
Does he? He does wear boots.
He doesn't. He does. Yeah, he does wear boots.
He wears boots, but they don't have fur. No.
So the whole club's not looking at him, sadly.
No.
Yeah.
But to his credit, he has.
They might be looking anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I had to look him up, and I see his profile. Like, I'd peg him.
very pretty. He's a
Yeah,
very
he's a very pretty
Clank,
boy.
clank ass fucking
Yeah.
bishy boy. Fuck yeah.
I should
No,
mention.
I was gonna say, like, you said, you mentioned that Alucard becomes a fucking weeb because he changed his name to Genya, and
Yeah.
in my head, I see Netflix Alucard on the phone, folded 1,000 times. You say?
I'm interested. Folded 1,000
And
times.
it's like to shreds. You say that it's like that gimmick, but 1,000 times folded. You say? It's just that. That's it.
But yeah, so
I can
the
prove
crazy,
that, can't I?
the crazy thing about Soma though, Soma basically does the fucking impossible. Soma is not only the reincarnation of Dracula, doesn't want to be the reincarnation of Dracula, and he tells Alucard, he's like, I don't want this. I don't want to be Dracula. Because like, I love my life and I'm not evil. And Alucard's like, okay, well, there is one way to fix this. Technically, my father is dead, but his soul remains, and the only way you're going to get rid of that is you're going to have to get rid of the castle. Because, and that's why they mention it in the Netflix series, Dracula's power is tied to his castle. It's tied to Castlevania. So he's like, you're going to have to get rid of the castle. The problem is, if anyone's ever played Symphony of the Night, you will probably remember the line, this castle is a creature of chaos. There are many forms that it can take. So Alucard tells Soma, look, this castle's alive. If you don't want to be the reincarnation of evil, you need to go and slay the soul of the castle. So Soma's like, all right, bet. Runs off to where that is and is crossing the bridge and bumps into probably the one motherfucker he didn't want to bump into. Julius fucking Belmont, who is waiting there and is like, hey, got my memory back. I know who I am and I know who you are. And Soma's like, wait, please, I don't want to do this. I don't want to fight. I literally don't want to be Dracula. Tough shit, kid. And you gotta fight Julius. And Julius fucking mollywops Soma. But Soma even tells him, I knew you were holding back. You didn't want to kill me. He's like, no, I didn't, but I might have to. So Soma tells him, look, if I fuck up and die and fail and become Dracula, make me a promise that you will kill me. And yeah, he's like, all right, bet. So Soma then has to go fight, I'm not kidding here, Soma has to go fight chaos itself, the embodiment of it. I cannot describe, he has to go fight chaos incarnate. And if he loses, you get a bad ending where he becomes Dracula. But if you win, yeah, the castle's destroyed, Dracula's gone. Like, Soma keeps his powers, but Alucard's like, yeah, castle's gone. There might be some weirdos who might try to take the name of Dracula, but as long as stuff stays calm and peaceful, we'll be good. But I should mention, in the sequel game, you can actually play, if you get the bad ending, you can actually play as Julius, it's Sypha's descendant, I forgot what her name is, and Alucard to go fight a now Dracula Soma, and he speaks, like, I think he has Dio's voice actor.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, I think he has Dio's Japanese voice actor. So, because he, and he, like, and it starts literally with Soma sitting on the throne with his wine glass, and then he sits up, throws it, and in Japanese, like, I don't remember how it's said, but I think it's like, come at me then, and I think it's like, kurai, or something like that, and then depending on who it is,
a number of ways of saying it.
Yeah, depending on who it is, you hear, Belmont! Or, if it's Alucard, it's interesting. The way it's said, it sounds like Alucard, Alucardo, or Aricado. Like, it's because of the way it's said, so it could be both. And then you kill his ass, and Alucard's like, well, that fucking sucked. I didn't want to have to kill him. But, yeah, that's the bad ending, though. And unfortunately, we've had no games after that. So, yeah. And, again, it's Konami. They probably don't give a shit. So, no, we're probably never going to get another Castlevania game. And no, the Lords of Shadow game don't count. I'm sorry, they don't. They're their own thing. They don't count. And
if Konami's gonna make another Castlevania game, it's gonna be a pachinko game.
What? What's funny?
It's gonna be a pachinko game.
Check chat.
Yeah. Cyrus, make me a promise. If I turn into a Shota like Walter, shoot me with all the bullets. No. I remember, what's that line of Alucard's? This is a deep pain. Oh, cool, it gets worse! Like, interrupt me again, Reggie. See what happens. I love. Oh, hey, wait, is that hey, is that Lizzie? Out of my way! He just shoves the dude.
Betty?
Yeah, is that Betty? Out of my way! He just shoves the dude.
He literally just snaps their fucking necks.
And then goes to talk to Queen Elizabeth. He's like, you're still as beautiful as I remember. I'm not the young woman I once was. Oh, bitch, shut up! I'd bang you like Diana.
He's like, I'd wreck you like Diana.
I'd wreck you like Diana.
And then it got even more and more lewd.
Yeah.
Between them, and it's like, what the fuck?
And then you hear, one of the characters who turns up later. What was his name? Oh shit! What was the character's name? But you, Penwood. You're Penwood. I'll never have sex again.
The worst part about that, though, is that she thinks that's fucking hot, which is really unfortunate. But when you realize in modern years, there's been some reinvestigation into that, and apparently that they're actually saying that, yeah, she was very likely assassinated.
Oh, no.
Which I think is well, that's the thing, is that no one really believes she was in a car accident.
Yeah.
Because apparently all the stuff that led up to her death was just simply way too well timed.
I could go on at length about that, but I don't think I should.
Yeah, it's, trying to think of some of the other funny things. London Bridge is falling down! Falling down! Falling down! London Bridge is falling down! My fair lady, what do we do? Or
Penwood is...
Go ahead.
God, Penwood was a great character in the abridgment.
My favorite line from that was, "Where you see one man, I see four." And then he blows the entire place up with C4.
Yeah. When you get to hell, tell them Penwood sent you, and apologize on my behalf.
Also, Zaruk, check non-speakers.
Okay, hold on. Also, I'm surprised y'all in chat aren't using the new redeems. For those who don't know...
Integra, where did you find a werewolf? Where did you find Dracula?
Where did you find Dracula? In the basement. How poetic. We found out werewolf in an attic.
Bigger.
We find many things in attics, by the way. Holy shit! I meant antiques! The Juden with the Fyodor's obsession, not mine.
The Juden.
Yeah. And then, of course, and frankly, I'm insulted by the insinuation. Just come on. You had to get the joke in there.
Had to throw in one. Had to throw in the one.
Yeah.
You get one.
He goes, I am a man. He goes, you're not. He goes, what the fuck? Why are you a cyborg? He goes, what, do you have a hamster hamster and a ball for a brain? His name is Hamster. His name is Hamster.
His name is Hans.
You know, it's Hamburg. His name is Hamburg.
Yeah, that's what it is. His name is Hamburg.
Yeah. Go on, bitch. Show me what you love. And Sarah pulls an 88mm cannon out of the hold. Now that's what I'm talking about. Just,
pulls an 88mm anti-aircraft cannon.
Big Ben reduced to rubble. Parliament turned to waste. The Holocaust Museum, leave that be. No one will deny. No one will deny what we did. What about London Bridge? London Bridge is falling down. Look, you burn down the bridge, you can sing the song.
And later on, when she kills one of them,
I see that.
He was having the best day. He got to sing the song for burning down London Bridge.
Yeah, I see that, Nile. There you go.
He was having the best day.
Of course, one of the coolest lines from the show, say my name, bitch. And she grinds that chick, grinds that woman's face.
What was her? Zoran Blitz.
Yeah, she grinds Zoran's face across the walls.
And literally grinds it down.
Yeah, literally paints the wall with her blood.
Yeah.
Her blood, her fucking skull.
Yeah.
What was the Cringe Lord's name again? I always forget that character's name.
Her head was like a sliver.
Let's see, the Cringe Lord. You mean
that took out the carrier?
That's Gretel. Gretel von I don't remember her full name.
Van Winkle.
Yeah, Rip Van Winkle. That's it. Yeah.
Rip Van Winkle.
Yeah. Und I demand your respect. No,
No,
you
you
demand
demand
my
my
attention.
Well, it's like, and I command your respect.
No.
No, you demand my attention.
And then after getting shot, you know, the funny thing is, in any other circumstance, you might have had a point there. Except my boss is a woman, I was a chick in the 40s, I hate everyone equally, and there's no one alive who can comprehend my sexual preference. So in other words, Miss Van Winkle, check your privilege!
Check your privilege!
Yeah.
Oh, it's a demolish mission.
Yeah.
Oh, if you'd have...
Hey, Dandy Man. You lost.
Hey, Dandy Man.
Which means
Just the way he was so casual
yeah.
about it.
Hey, Dandy Man. You lost. Which means I'm gonna have
You
to
lost.
read your memories by drinking all of your blood. Oh, nom nom nom. And then he like goes, the fuck is this? The fuck is that? He like goes on a drug
The
trip.
fuck are those?
Oh. Master, hold on. Yeah. Hold on.
Hold on, I gotta
gotta
make a
tweet about this. And then he tweets out at the
You
Crimson.
ready for the best part?
Yeah, the Crimson fucker.
That
it
tweet
says-
is real.
Yeah, it is real. They actually
The
made the
account is real.
Yeah, the Crimson fucker, and it says it's the Nazis on it.
It's Nazis. Hashtag called it. Hashtag.
Hold on.
I gotta tweet about this.
I have to make a tweet about this.
Sir Integra, I tried to stop him. He goes, but he refused to listen to me, and he responded with, pardon my French, none taken. Fuck the police.
No, pardon my French. No offense.
None taken.
None taken.
And he said, fuck the police. He then proceeded to tilt every painting on his way here. Oh, that hallway's gonna give me such a headache now.
Speaking of headaches,
Yeah. Speaking of headaches,
Enrico Maxwell,
that arrogant
that arrogant, slimy Italian piece of.
Maxwell, it's been
Right.
too long. I agree. You're no longer the
Look
young
at all
woman.
those lines on
Yeah,
your
you're
face,
no longer
and
the
look
young
at all the
wo-
brown on your nose.
How is the Pope doing? Better than your failing church. Also,
Well, we can't all exploit illegals.
yeah, and then Alucard.
Alucard drops.
No, wait,
the
I got it.
equivalent
I got it.
playing
I
tennis.
got it. Yeah, I
He
got
drops
it.
a tactical nuke.
Yeah, because honestly, if you're gonna have a dick measuring contest with a woman, you must have started off with the world's worst handicap. And that was paid for. How you arrived here? How in your private Vatican jet, which was paid for by what? Ah, yes, spreading the good word of God to young men all over their backs. Anderson! And like he calls Anderson in.
That entire conversation
It's
was
like,
like
he walks in.
probably
Seriously,
one
if you're
of
having
the
a dick fighting contest with a woman, you
must
have
have
been born with
started
the
off with
world's
the
cruelest
the
handicap.
world's cruelest handicap.
That entire conversation.
Yeah.
was
Which
so
I'm
good.
sure benefits the 9-year-old boy you no doubt have chained up in your private Vatican jet.
Which was paid for
Which
by
was paid for how? Oh, right. Spreading the word of God all over his back.
Yeah, and I mean they make all, like, even in the first episode they make all the jokes about that. With Anderson.
Oh, yeah, Anderson shows up.
Why does it suddenly smell of hypocrisy in here? Oh, if it isn't the Catholic Church. And what's this? No little Timmy glued to your crotch. Progress.
Progress? Ah, and what have we here? A
gas
bloody
stations
heathen.
before that.
Excuse you.
I'm a
I am a
fuck-mothering
fuck-
vampire. Yeah.
I killed a lot of people
Yeah,
to get this title. I deserve to be called such.
yeah, it's a...
I deserve to be called such.
Yeah, it's a...
Well, then, mind if you give me your name? Only if you give yours, papist.
Yeah, I guess I'll give you the courtesy. The name's Alexander Joseph Anderson. Oh, fuck all kinds
yeah.
of duck.
She sits up like, oh, fuck.
Okay, fun fact though, the coolest part about that is later on...
So what are you doing here?
Oh, okay, we got it. At the end of the series though, is the best part, where when Anderson dies, they made their own spin on Hamilton, and it's called Alexander Anderson. Like,
Yep.
and they did, like, they didn't
I
have
still
to
need to
do
listen to that.
but they did.
I still need to listen to that
Oh,
song.
fun
you
fact
listen-
about that, by the way,
Alex-
it's obviously a parody of the first track of Hamilton. Funny thing though, Lin-Manuel Miranda, the creator and one of the stars of Hamilton, saw the parody and literally told them and was like, "I am impressed. This is actually really good." Like, I mean,
Praise from the-
Team 4-Star fucking knows how to do a damn good parody.
Yeah, they do.
Team 4-Stars are
against them
fucking
on that,
legends
like-
for a reason.
Which is
Yeah.
a shame because remember they wanted to do Attack on Titan, and then Attack on Titan came down and was like, no. And they were like, okay, well I guess we're not doing it then.
If memory serves, they did like one episode.
Yeah, they
but
did one
kind of-
episode, and then they
but
couldn't
part
do
of what they said
anymore.
was that the series should have stopped there. Was another reason why they didn't
Mhm.
continue.
But the issue, the other thing is that now that a lot of people are saying, well, what happens now? DBZ's over. They're not going to do the Boo Saga. They came out and said we're not going to. So the question is now people are saying, well, what happens now? And I'm like, they go back to their lives because they do other stuff. Like,
Plus,
They
Taka-
all
Taka
do
out of
stuff. They
streaming.
all do their own things.
yeah,
also.
Taka's a
Yeah,
VTuber.
Taka's a VTuber.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Karibo's doing his own thing.
Yeah, well, Little Karibo.
Yeah, Little
Karibo-
Karibo hasn't.
Yeah, Little Karibo's a wrestler reviewer now or something.
Wait. I
Oh,
thought.
Sangria! Thank you for the resub. Thank you very much.
Sangria, I just want to say, big fucking fan of your work. You know what I mean.
Yeah, Sangria actually did something for me recently, so she's awesome. She actually has Mechwarrior, by
I think
the way.
I'll throw a follow. I think I'll throw a follow. Sangria's right
Yes,
then.
go follow. Yes, go follow Sangria. Everyone in the chat, go follow Sangria. That is not a request;
Yes.
it's a demand. Go do it.
Absolute idol of mine. Not gonna lie.
Mhm. She has Mechwarrior.
Oh, the snake.
She's got Mechwarrior 5.
Actually, oh yeah, I was about to say. So yesterday,
I gotta-
actually- so yesterday I was on Alarin's Discord,
Mhm.
and we were actually watching the Ultramarines movie.
Oh God, why? 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 No,
I wanted to laugh. I wanted to laugh.
Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't understand. That movie is awful. I want you to take early 2000s CGI, and it's
Hey.
so fucking bad.
Hey,
No.
look. As somebody who has many series that came from that era that used CGI similarly,
Have you seen it?
I will not take that slander.
No, but have you seen the movie?
That's the thing. The visuals really wouldn't bother me if it's like if it does-
I don't think they're complaining about the visuals.
No,
No. It was horrible.
the visuals are
That's what I'm
bad.
saying, the visuals are one thing, but if it's gonna be the fucking it's gotta be like actually terrible. But the thing is, I don't care for Warhammer in general, so it's like
Yeah, I know you don't.
I probably wouldn't go out of my way to watch it anyway.
It's bad. The
Just
audio.
put something in non-speakers.
The story is shit. The audio mixing is bad. No, it's all bad. And what's really shitty about it is that the script, the guy who wrote the script, is one. What? Oh God, what did you do?
The thing that fucking Lavender put in the fucking non-speakers.
SVG.
That's good. Nova be like.
Yeah, but so here's the problem. The thing that's really bad about the movie, though. Thank you, Draken. The problem with the movie is that the script and the story were written by one of the great authors for the franchise. But the problem is when he wrote it, this is where the bullshit happens. When he wrote it, he had this really cool story idea. And they proceeded to tell him, no, you need to make some changes. And he made so many changes, by the time it was done, it wasn't even his story anymore. Like, it was so bad. And the people who were making calls were the executives. Some of the executives got to make a say. The director got to make a say. I think some of the rulebook writers for the game got to make some say. And I was like, what the fuck are they doing here? Like, I would understand the executives getting a say. But, like, why? It's not good.
It's studio interference.
No.
They want to make it safe for investors. That's
Which
all
it wasn't
is.
because it bombed.
That's the thing. Safe for investors is code for make it terrible. Like make it safe for investors is quite literally just.
It's definitely
it's studio
become
interference.
code for
Yeah.
that.
It's the same reason why Dead Space and Visceral got killed off. That was done mostly on purpose, I feel.
Sangria says, I do have MechWarrior 5. I've been playing with some friends of mine through the story. Well, we're actually playing through career mode. We've beaten the story. Career mode is basically free mode, but you get to import all of your stuff from your campaign file.
We still don't have the fucking kaiju.
Yeah, we will find it, Nile. I promise. We'll find it.
We'll find it.
Unfortunately, hold on. There's a lit up point at Terra, or at CAF, whatever that is. We're gonna check it out.
You need to get as many fucking ERPPCs and Gauss rifles as you can, though. I need to load that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, make sure to check the markets regularly.
See you, Thomas. Have a good one.
Take care, Thomas.
Most of what I do now is just I go back and forth through different zones, seeing what hero.
It's just a normal crab. They are selling another king crab though, but just a crab.
I have that crab. I like that crab actually. I want it.
Florentine.
Let's go for it.
Florentine is the evocative mech of Judith Faber, known to most only by her code name Rapier. Despite piloting a mech built for standard combat, Faber's role is anything but typical. As a mech warrior, her skills are renowned, but as a covert agent, she is beyond compare. Through blurry allegiances and webs of deceit spanning a decade or more, Faber is able to come up with answers to questions no one dared to even ask. What's the answer to what's the true meaning of life? 42, you dumbass. Then blows him away. See.
Also, on a previous comment, if I was just okay, I know most of my body isn't organic at this point, but if I was just a head, holy shit, I'd be angry.
You know what's funny? The more I think about it, Ferrus, because like when I look at the PNG you've got, all I can envision is the remake of RoboCop, where he's literally just a fucking head, one lung, and like a part of his heart,
and his hand, and his little left hand.
Yeah, like that was like I've seen the remake. I enjoyed it, but like I know why people hate it. Because it's taking itself too seriously. It's not a parody anymore.
Yeah.
I still need to see that one, actually.
But unironically, it's a decent action flick is the thing. Like if we were to like understand that, like, yeah, it was done with the sense of just whatever, but like no, it's not bad. It's not bad. Weird as that is.
It also has like. In the second one, there's actually some really good scenes, like where a guy takes a baby hostage. Don't try to follow me. We won't. The kid's coming with me. No. No. Again, we can't have that. And then he just ricochets a bullet into the guy's brain. I mean...
Yeah.
I'm not shooting. Not shooting, son. What's your name? Murphy. Dick Jones is wanted for murder. These are serious charges. What's your evidence? Just puts the thing in the wall. Yeah, Dick, you're fired! Thank you. Thank you. And then he just pumps the guy full of lead. Thank you.
I will actually say this. RoboCop has an interesting connection with Tokusatsu, actually.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Really?
Yeah. So there is a thing that's called the Metal Hero series. That's actually where Big Bad Beetleborgs and VR Trooper got their footage.
Yep.
Oh, Big Bad Beetleborgs! God, I haven't heard that name in years.
Yeah.
They're fucking. What the hell? What the fuck was he? Fucking Freakazoid Elvis.
Yeah, exactly. Oh
God,
no. Okay,
I have
so
some toys from them too. That's the weird part.
yeah, I do too.
Oh, fun fact. So this actually, all right, Lavender and Nile ready, but here's some fun fact.
Actually, I was. Oh.
Sorry, Ferrus. I just wanted to say this because I thought it was cool. The Big Bad Beetleborgs actually make a cameo in Power Rangers Wild Force, because for the big for was it the 10th anniversary?
Wild Force.
Yeah, in Wild Force. So for the 10th anniversary of Power Rangers, they got all the previous Red Rangers except Rocky. He had a back injury, so he couldn't make it. Steve Cardenas. But
that's funny in hindsight, because I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you real quick. Did you know that fucking the Red Ranger from Wild Force got arrested for murdering his roommate with a fucking Zweihander?
Yeah, I know he did. Which is funny because later on in Samurai, he played Decker, the wandering samurai demon, which is probably why he probably got good with a sword when he killed the dude. But the funny part about that is that in that 10th anniversary episode, it was called Forever Red, and it had all the previous Red Rangers show up. Hell, Jason David Frank was there. Rest in peace, my friend. But they were all there, and the big bad Beetleborgs, they're using the costumes to represent the generals of the Machine Empire from Zeo. And it's because they literally had the costumes lying around and were like, oh, we could use those. So, yeah, the big bad Beetleborgs, all of them make a cameo, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah. So, okay, so back to Metal Hero. So, it actually is said that RoboCop was inspired by Space Cop Gavin, which is like the original Metal Hero series that started during the Kamen Rider break. The thing is, after the first RoboCop movie, it actually inspired other Metal Hero series. The first, like Jan the android android cop, which was also interesting because instead of a monster of the week, they would actually have all the cyborgs and all that stuff. But
cockpits. There you go.
Yeah, basically, a lot of the law enforcement stuff that came later was kind of inspired by RoboCop and RoboCop. And if you look at Gavin's design, it looks very much like RoboCop's.
Well, that was the thing, is that it's like a lot of the things designed in RoboCop were also designed to be as impractical for their job as possible. Where like, what was the big doofus ass robot that they showed that murdered a man in like minute 1 of the movie?
The E1000.
The big thing.
Ed
like
209. Ed 209.
Oh yeah,
Bigger.
Yeah.
That thing is completely impractical.
Hey,
Inu. The grill in the front of it is useless. It doesn't serve a function. It just looks cool.
Yeah.
And that's like a joke toward like the big ass fucking pickup trucks that have no real purpose with their fake grills. And it's like it's made to be clunky and impractical.
It got stuck.
It's a fucking parody.
Also, for those who like the new effects of the Grow and Shrink Command, you can thank Inu Kazune here in the chat. Inu is the one who helped me set it up, so big thanks to them.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the incremental womps on my own model at some point. I know that with what is currently going on with my stuff, like I probably won't be able to use that model for a while because it doesn't pair well with 3DS emulators.
I forgot. I have jump jets. I must go.
Yeah.
My people need me.
There he goes
I
again.
was wondering when you
I must go. My honor demands it.
Yeah. Now I must go. My planet needs me. Whoop! Off the screen. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, kill my enemies.
I haven't heard that in a while. Jesus.
Yeah, the Lord Slug movie. I am Champion Christmas.
Oh yeah, did you hear that they're actually
Excuse me.
doing an anniversary episode for Power Rangers?
Yeah. They're,
Yeah.
it's the 40th anniversary. It's the 35th or something. It's like
30th.
30th anniversary of Power Rangers. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Get
was what now and forever was what it was.
Yeah.
And they're getting together as
Get that little shit.
They're getting as many people together as they can for it. And yes, Jason David Frank was going to be a part of it, but sadly, well, yeah, he is no longer.
They have dressing up. They have the Green Ranger though show up. So
yeah, but
I don't know what they're gonna do with that.
I'm gonna be real though, that doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I guess you could put Jason's actor in the Green Ranger outfit because Jason could use the Green Ranger powers at one point, but I don't know.
No, yeah.
Oh wait, better idea. Jason David Frank has a brother. They could use him. Let him do it.
Well, see, that's the thing. How much tokusatsu training does that? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. As a reminder, one of my favorite voice actors, Johnny Young Bosch, the reason why he's so good at his job is because his first role was the Power Ranger.
Yeah, I know.
He was the Black Ranger.
Yep.
He is making an appearance too.
Adam, what's wrong?
Oh my god, that makes me happy.
Adam, what's wrong?
Yeah.
I'm a frog.
Okay, so, Zaruk, fun fact about that. That was
improv.
100%
It was improv.
That was unscripted.
Yeah.
That was him saying genuine. He was actually genuinely sad, as was the kiss he got.
Oh.
That was also unscripted.
Oh.
He was asked once on stage, or like at like a convention, where it's like, no, yeah, apparently she felt so bad for him that she gave him a little kiss for comfort, which was like perfect for that movie.
Yeah.
I love the Ivan Ooze movie, by the way. That movie's fucking great.
Let's not forget the Megazord kicks Ivan Ooze in the balls.
They literally have a button for that.
Oh yeah. Also,
They smashed the button. They smashed the emergency button and hit it, and it knees him in the balls.
It's like Megas XLR,
Yeah.
specifically labeled buttons.
God,
Sorry.
I miss Magus so much.
Yeah.
Hey,
they got done dirty. They got done dirty, honestly.
Hey, Rifleman.
Chicks dig giant robots.
Your problem's with me.
Hey, Coop. She's jacking your
Hey.
ride.
Focus on me. Focus on me.
Yeah. What have you done to my robot? This is my robot. Mine.
My fucking, I gotta restart my game. My goddamn missiles aren't locking on again.
Thank you. Now you're paying attention.
Here I go wrecking things again.
Oh boy, here I go crushing things again.
Oh boy, here I go killing pilots again.
That's just a daily thing for us.
Yeah.
Right, that's all.
Suffer and die!
Anyway, any and all ground vehicles, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Just whatever you can crush.
Target down.
Oh, did we just take out the communications?
Yep.
Yes.
Incoming hostile
Excellent!
dropship.
Let us continue scouting
I love
in
that.
true Steiner fashion.
Dropship.
Dropship.
Oh, joy! More targets!
What have we got here?
Oh, and they have Draconis markings.
Sloppy. Very
Yeah, they're
sloppy.
fine.
Oh, that's an awesome.
Sloppy.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, peg that awesome down.
It would be so
Focus the awesome.
It would be so cool. God.
Yeah, seriously, focus the awesome.
Yeah, I am.
Those things are tough.
It would be the most incredible superhero. Okay, that song has no right being that good, especially in that movie. It has no right.
What song? What movie?
It's called My Superhero Movie, and it's literally Robin from the Teen Titans Go movie talking about how he wants his own solo movie.
Yeah.
I think I just bullseyed that
Nice.
locust with my Gauss cannon.
Got it.
I think you tripped him with the Gauss cannon and he fell over crying.
I've fallen, and I choose not to get up.
I think, Ferrus, to be fair, I think that was a CT hit.
You guys want to know the funniest thing about that?
No,
That was a rear CT hit.
The most hilarious thing is, okay, so you guys already know we all know by now that in pop culture, we all know that I've fallen and I can't get up. That was not in, like, everyone's mind until the Life Alert commercial started. And and I feel bad because now they literally make money off of an old person saying I've fallen and I can't get up. Granted,
It was always a Life Alert, though, wasn't it?
Huh?
It was basically an automatic,
There was a button you could push that would call medical services to come help you.
Yeah, it would call 911.
That was always for that. It's just that.
Yeah.
It's just that, like, people forgot until, I guess, recently again?
Yeah.
Because memes.
Oh.
The memes.
Memes.
Just like the copper pan, the copper pan, which I own 2 of, and they actually, like, fun fact, the copper pan actually is an advertised product that's actually legit. It's actually really good. It's actually legit.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one.
Hey, it's your homegirl Kathy.
Yeah, it's a girl Kathy. Yeah. Fun fact.
He uses it to smack the shit out of its competition, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Fun fact. So Djibouti Dubs, the guys who have done like the Kathy and the Red Copper Pants, they've done all the parodies. They actually got in. Here's the thing. They got invited to like this event hosted by the people who own or do all the commercials for those products. Kathy was there. Johnny Starr was there. All those people were there. And what's funny is that they were told by like the people organizing the event, they're like, Kathy, is basically a saint. She doesn't swear. She doesn't do anything like that. So she might not find y'all stuff funny when it's on screen, which made all the guys very nervous because they're like, uh-oh, we make fun of her a lot. How is she going to handle that? How did she handle it? Well, they took her up on stage and after showing them all, and he goes, so Kathy, what'd you think? And she takes them out, she goes, hey, motherfuckers, it's your girl Kathy. And everyone is laughing.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Everyone's laughing. They're
makes me happy.
she said that she's never laughed that much before in her life. She was
Hang on, I'm about to use one of the best features of an Atlas right now.
What's that?
A microwave.
Oh. But yeah, it's, again, remember, like, I'm sure everyone knows this, but the key to doing stuff like that nowadays is that you have to be, like, we joke about the memes, but you really do need to make something memorable so people will remember your product. And that is kind of hard to do nowadays. Like, for example, hold on, okay, I'm about to awaken some memories in somebody, or some people. I don't remember the whole, I don't remember how it starts, but the narrator voice goes, imagine owning the history's greatest love songs on CD. You know what I'm talking about.
Silence!
You know what I'm talking about. Shut. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about then. Good. Oh my gosh, no. I'm sorry. But it's ingrained into my head. I don't know why.
Oh no.
See, like, again, it's one of those things where, like, it's just like how Tenacious D is, like, even though, like, people mostly only know Jack Black, they have some really good songs, and they have some funny shit, which is really funny, because I'm like, as soon as Jack Black was announced for Bowser in the Mario movie, I'm like, you better fucking make a Tenacious D reference.
Apparently, I'm hearing that he is outright carrying the fuck out of that. I don't know if it's out already or not.
No, it's
I
not.
Don't know. Okay,
No.
but like I am like absolutely on the side of, like, he's gonna carry the fuck out of that goddamn movie.
And the crazy thing is, here's the thing, he's good. It's good.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's generally a good actor.
Yeah, his Bowser is really good and intimidating. Do you yield? I do not. Or, as the meme is now, like, someone's made a meme of all of his lines from Tenacious D, so it's, fuck you! It's just, and the thing is, the lip movement matches perfectly. So you could literally just add the audio in. Come on, Cage, now it's time to blow doors down. I hear you, Jeeble, now it's time to blow doors down. Light up the stage, cause it's time for a showdown. But here's the thing, I didn't know about that song until I saw the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged version, where all three heroes, where Jaden, Yusei, and Yugi, are talking about Paradox and their duel with each other with the Bonds Beyond Time.
Bonds Beyond Time.
Listen, both of you, he's gonna rewrite history. He's gonna wipe out our card games. Never. Unless we break his massive monster into pieces. It's so good. Yeah. We've been through so much stuff. I had to hear Jaden rapping. That was rough. But now it's time to... yeah. Well, Jaden freestyles in the movie.
Yeah, he does.
Now it's time to take this sucker down. Come on, guys, now it's time to blow doors down. I hear you, Jaden, now it's time to blow doors down. It's like, it's really good. And Shady Vox, who voices Jaden, is a professional musician. So, like, he did a lot of the music work for that. So, let's see. Shady Vox also has done Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Abridged for a bit. He did, let's see, he was the voice of, remember, he's the voice of Alpha in Tome. Along with Chris Neosi as Kerbifer. Like, he's done a lot of stuff, and now he's doing his own music career. So that's cool. Though apparently apparently he doesn't. Oh, I was just gonna say, though apparently one sad thing is he doesn't do a lot of stuff. He doesn't post a lot of stuff anymore because when he revealed that he was a furry, he got bullied off of YouTube. So.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah.
It weren't for furries, y'all idiots wouldn't even have YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I kept. I'm like, really?
God.
Really? Out of all the things you could shit talk about this, like, what was it Badger said? Oh, I don't mess with furries. If they can buy a fursuit, they can buy a pipe bomb in my mailbox.
No, yeah, exactly.
You have, like, look. The world's economy, is run by furries.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
The entire internet structure relies on furries. A lot of medical doctors and hospitals rely on furries.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, the world cannot function without them, and if they
the
all
modern
decided,
world cannot.
Even for like just 10 hours, the internet's done.
Yeah. Can we also do we talk about the U.S. Army colonel who? Oh God, do I need to bring this up? Like, please tell me y'all know what
now you got me scared.
Okay, y'all know those, I don't know, you know those dog masks that people wear for stuff?
Mm-hmm.
A U.S. military colonel showed up for his pictures, like his performance pictures, wearing that.
Oh.
Fully revealing his, again, I like what Angry Cops, the Army drill instructor, said. He goes, you want to have your own stuff? Cool. You want to have your own hobbies? Cool. You want to be public about it? Okay. But maybe you shouldn't be wearing that to, your professional military photo. And after doing that, they decided to do some investigating into him. Yeah, turns out, he was doing a lot of other, questionable shit. With younger enlisted men and women. So, we'll leave it at that. Of course. We'll leave it at that. Regardless, it was just funny because he's like, what'd they call him? Like, I think they called him Colonel Ruff because he looked like a dog. Like, there were so many dog jokes about him. And, like, again, it's just like, I kept thinking to myself, like, even, by the way, guy's name's Drill Sergeant Hugh. That's, Angry Cops. Even he said, he goes like, I love what he said. He goes like, look, I know a few furries in the military service. You are literally giving them a bad name with this shit. This one thing is going to stay on the internet for months, and it's going to ruin people. It's going to do so much damage. So, and I love what he said. He goes like, so, I'm going to do as much damage to you, shitbag, as I can in this 15-minute video. And he proceeds to rip that man to shreds. Man already lost his commission. He got kicked out of the military. And Angry Cops is like, nope, I'm gonna do you one better. He goes, you got knocked into the ground. Now I'm gonna dig a hole like 12 feet under and bury you. Like, he just rips the man apart. Like, I think one of the things he said was, he goes like, I've heard of taking your pet to work day, but this is ridiculous. Like, there were so many jokes.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
Yeah. Or let's see. He goes like, this must be the Army's.
I mean, he deserves it.
He goes like, this must be the Army's new obedience program. He must be the first recruit. Just, it's so fucking bad that and again, he deserves it, but he just rips into the man. And it was even funnier because then he took the picture. He's like, by the way, he goes like, everyone who's watching my channel, your homework for this week before the next angry meme review is to give me your best caption on this picture and send it back to me. He got over 500 of them.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was like, I can't show you all of these, but they're good.
Lavender, ready up.
Yep, ready up, Lavender. Yeah, Sonico's right. The aviation and military industry relies on furries. I mean, if Byrne was here, he'd be the first to tell you that, yeah, Lavender, ready up. All the tankers are weebs. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, wait a minute, hang on. I have let me restart my game so I can
go ahead.
my glitch.
Let's see. The tankers are weebs. I know a lot of Navy guys are weebs. Like, no joke. I read this story. I think Nile, maybe.
What else are you gonna do? You're sitting on a boat for months.
Yeah. I actually think it was Nile.
Yeah, I mentioned the Japanese, like the 4 Japanese air sisters who all have themselves painted on their helicopters.
Yeah, there's that, but it was either you or someone else who sent me the article about how back in the 90s, the guy was serving in the 90s, but he had been on the USS Iowa during the Gulf War, and he discovered Kantai Collection and saw that USS Iowa is a ship in Kantai Collection. He actually
He was shown not only the art of Iowa from Kantai Collection, but was also shown the art of Iowa from other various war games.
Yeah.
Or like, just ship girl games. And he said that if she was drawn back then, Kantai Collection's version would be plastered all over the Iowa.
Yeah, it would have been she would have been, he said she would have been all over USS Iowa.
I think it was also, I think it was Agano, the IJN Agano, someone who served, or no, maybe it was Yahagi.
Yeah.
It was one of the Agano class cruisers. A serviceman on that, who was on that ship in World War II was shown the Kantai Collection art of that. And he absolutely loved her.
Yeah, I think
like,
he
said she looks like a very good girl, and I'm like,
yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's even funnier because one of I know one guy who I have a friend of mine who says, how much you want to bet? It won't be for a while, but how much you want to bet when the new USS Enterprise gets launched, they're gonna put pictures of Azure Lane Enterprise all over the ship. I'm like, they better fucking do that.
Considering how popular Azure Lane has gotten, and that Big E is actually one of the poster girls for the game, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, just slap a picture of her up in the flight deck.
I mean, when the new JSDF Kaga was the quote-unquote helicopter destroyer, that's a light carrier.
Yeah, it's a carrier.
Fucking liars.
Yeah, and by the way, they're converting it into a full carrier now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So
apparently the Kantai Collection fan base, when they caught wind of that, went apeshit and drew tons of art of Kantai Collection Kaga with like modern JSDF uniform.
Yep.
So it's like, no, yeah, like
ready up, Lavender.
Navalmen are the biggest definitely fucking weebs. But again, that just translates back to the old shark face that they would paint on planes and submarines. Mm-hmm. Like, they did that for a reason.
Yeah. You want to know the funniest thing to me though?
The USS Torsk that's docked out in the harbor in the state that I live, that has a big ass shark face on it, and I love it. Mm-hmm. I want Torsk to be added to Azure Lane because I'm wondering if they'll do some good.
Here's the thing, this always baffled me. So, with how popular Azure Lane is and how everything about it, the one thing that confuses me is they have not added Yamato to the game.
There's a reason why. They only recently added Musashi, and it's likely because they want to make sure that she's about as exploitably good as you can get. Because the thing is that I want to put this out there, this is 100% true from what I've heard. Azure Lane was made or conceived by a woman who says Kantai Collection wasn't horny enough. And when you look at the cast of that game, you're like, yeah, half the big booba girls are like, half their tits are out all the time, and they wear outfits that make me weak.
Well, the other reason Azure Lane was the other reason Azure Lane was made is because Japan refuses to give Kantai Collection a Western release. They said it's only going to stay in Japan.
Okay. So to give credit to that, DMM is racist, flat out.
Oh.
The company that more or less owns the rights to Kantai Collection, I don't know what DMM stands for, if it even stands for anything. But they also do things like Token Randu, which is the Fishy Sword Boys, and various other games of that ilk. They absolutely despise the idea of Westerners or anyone outside of Japan playing their games.
So they're xenophobic.
And
very much.
That's not good for business.
I don't know if it's still there, but back in the day, because like we
CT? Centurion CT?
Yeah.
I fucking knocked off that man's head. Nice.
There we go.
But like apparently back in the day on the DMM website, if you tried to go to their website and use their non-Japanese pages, like they have only the front page had an English version. If you were on that option for the website and tried to if you click off anywhere else, it would show you a JPEG image of two people chatting through Skype, and the translation essentially amounted to, "Go learn Japanese, asshole."
Oh god.
It is like, why would you do this? I also want to point out that the Kantai Collection arcade, that's Cyclops.
Aim for the cockpit.
It's dead.
That was a Cyclops.
That was a Cyclops.
But that is locked into like either a single or a small handful of physical machines in Akihabara only. And that game, if that were released, because like my idea was, if you go to play that game, it will print out physical cards of, because like in the game, all the girls have like their own like little character card that they have that show them who they are and their stats and their type and all that. It would print out like if you like collectible cards of the girls that you obtain in that. And I thought, so why are companies that make games like this not doing the old Yu-Gi-Oh thing? The 3DS and the Switch have card scanners, like QR code scanner mechanics in them. You could totally have like a game, like an arcade game like that, with a card game or collectible materials you could go out and buy for like IRL gacha essentially. Because again, look, I'm a collector. I like collecting physical objects. I would have lots of incentive to go out and buy cool little cards if it also meant I could put them in the game that I buy.
Yeah.
So it's like, you all really missed the chance to do that, and they know this. They just don't give a shit.
Yeah. And then Azure Lane came along, and then Azure Lane came along, was like, don't mind if I do. And took it.
Azure Lane says,
yeah,
I am you, but stronger.
Yeah, it's free real estate.
I should also mention that China is also a really shitty country when it comes to like their own gacha games. Because despite
M14's artist, or is it Springfield's artist? Sorry.
No, that's girls.
That's girls frontline. That's
yeah.
I know. But they also have Chinese devs.
But also, anyway,
the devs are actually Chinese.
Okay, Nile. Okay, let Nile finish. Go ahead, Nile.
It's like with Azure Lane, they flat out removed the ability to obtain approximately was it 21 different ships in the game. Every single one of them were the poster girls for the fucking game. Akagi, Kaga, Graf Zeppelin,
Bismarck,
Taiho.
Why?
Anyone that showed any modicum of cleavage. Because apparently, sexual purity laws. Like, straight up.
Come on.
And again, you can thank Mao Zedong for all of this. It's his fault. That man was like, alright, nuclear war is gonna happen, folks. Fucking make all the babies so we can outlast them all. Oh shit, they didn't nuke themselves. No more sex forever.
Hey,
that's his fault.
Don't forget. Hey, don't forget about the war against the sparrows. No, y'all know about that, right?
No.
No.
Oh my God, Ferrus, you know what I'm talking about, right?
The fact that they had to kill a bunch of birds.
Okay, so basically, the idea was that Mao wanted to revolutionize China's industry, like all of its systems basically, and to do that, they needed to make more food production, more agriculture. Problem is that the sparrows, would attack a lot of the agriculture, a lot of the corn, stuff like that. So what happened?
They'd eat it.
Yeah. So they basically had this national incentive to go out and kill sparrows so that the crops wouldn't be harmed. One problem: does someone want to? Tell me, class, what is another bug that might be threatening to livestock that sparrows eat?
Locusts.
Yeah. And because millions of sparrows were killed, the locust population multiplied exponentially and ate so much of the crop that China had a famine that killed millions of people. So this war against birds cost the Chinese millions of lives.
It is genuinely,
like I told you, killing a bunch of sparrows.
Northeast.
It is genuinely hilarious to me how Sun Tzu, this Chinese war master, is quoted by everybody except China.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Why?
Why?
So, The Art of War. The famous book on how to conduct war is just a general guideline of like, oh hey, this is given to nobles for boredom. Like, this is given to nobles that had no idea how war
Shit!
Yeah, who were
Getting
high
lit up. I
as
need some
fuck
help.
on Confucius.
It is unironically, it is the wiki how of actual, like, it is literally.
I've heard it described as the
war.
histories as the first recorded instance of "as per my last email."
Yeah. Oh, yes, exactly.
So, okay.
It's not even that impressive.
Yeah, to give an idea, like, it is based like. So here's the thing: the problem with the Art of War, like, I own a few copies of it, including an actual like one in Chinese with accurate translations. But the thing about it is that people like to think they're like, oh, if you read this, you'll know everything about warfare. No. He even says at the beginning, it's like, this is meant to open your mind to the ideas. It's how you use these ideas that matters. Like, he says it point blank. He's like, this is not going to help you. It's how you make use of this. And so, for example, and besides, other thing is Sun Tzu...
But he who heeds my lessons.
Yeah, heeds the lessons. But the other thing
Let such be retained in command.
Mm-hmm.
He who neither heeds nor listens, lets him be dismissed.
Okay. But...
Okay.
Yeah, but one of the best examples about it is that, and it's not in the book, this is just something we know about him historically. A lot of people, the other reason a lot of people kind of look down at the book now is because Sun Tzu was kind of insane for his time. Because, like, dare I even mention the concubine incident? Okay, for those who don't know, when Sun Tzu came to the leader of Wu, the province, and offered his services, the guy was like, you say you can turn anyone into a soldier. Yes, I can. Can you turn these concubines, these palace women who've been spoiled all their lives, into soldiers? Yes, I can. So he put these women through training, and he told them, like, one of the training things was when they hear drums, they're supposed to, stop being concubines and assemble for battle and go through, like, go through training exercises.
Perform their drills.
Yeah. So he beats...
Also, I'm gonna like fix my mech a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
just, fix my mech
he
a bit.
puts So he beats the drum, and the women all laugh at him, and he's like, okay, maybe my orders weren't clear. When I beat the drums, you're supposed to assemble for battle. So the drums are played again, and they still laugh at him. He's like, okay, well, I'm guessing, and it says Sun Tzu says that, if the orders, are unclear, it's the fault of the general, but if the orders are clear, it's the fault of the subordinate. And he's like,
it's the fault of the officers.
Yeah, and it's my orders have been clear. So he proceeds to take the two leaders of this group of concubines and beheads them in front of all of the others and the leader of the kingdom, gives them weapons. It's like, now, when the drums are sounded, you will assemble for battle and practice your drills. They don't do it a third time. He beats the drums and they start doing drills. So he was he was very, he was very like, okay, well, perhaps I'm not clear enough. So
that's not insanity. That is just, he literally says in there, this is kind of how you're supposed to conduct yourself.
Yeah, but there's other, the other problem with it is
you don't play favorites.
Yeah.
You yourself are not above your own rules.
Yeah, but the problem is, the other thing is that nowadays war has changed. It has changed in a way where a lot of the things still hold true. They still work. They can still be, they still work. But you have to have the intellect to actually restructure them to how to fit the modern day. Like, for example, Sun Tzu says no nation gains anything from a prolonged war. And unfortunately, this country's not very good at that part. So
no, because this dumbass country actually wants to prolong war because it makes this country money somehow. Yeah.
Blood for dollars.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at this point,
the way we've been in war economy state for this whole time since the 40s.
Yeah. At this point, the best way if we were going to make money in this country, the best thing we could do is just offer our guys up as mercenaries at this point.
And in some cases, we do.
Yeah. Don't not incite actual Metal Gear. We've already hit that point like 4 times over. If we begin loaning out mercs, that's just gonna be Like that is literally gonna be MGS4 at that.
Guns
Well,
are
the thing is,
only
we
thing
already
we're-
do
the
that.
only thing-
Yeah,
I know, but like not like publicly, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's a thing where it's like once that shit has hit everywhere, the only thing we'd be missing is the AI that makes it so you just can't shoot a gun without being registered in some massive fucking arsenal list.
Honestly, that's
Nerf's
something that
already
has
done
been
that,
attempted. It's like they've tried to figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
They've tried to figure out how to ID lock a gun.
I mean,
There have been many attempts. None of them have really succeeded.
hey, you can't do that. That's why I do a judge's hand. You touch that, it'll take your arm off. Gee, I must be a judge. Look, I know a lot of people hate the Judge. Look, the new one, the modern Judge Dredd movie, really good. The one with Sylvester Stallone, it's a so bad it's good movie. I am the law.
It's a
I am the law.
It's a
I am the law.
I am the law. Law. You betray the law. Law.
It's a Stallone movie.
Yeah.
It's like, look, for what it is, it's fine. As a Judge Dredd movie, it's like, whatever. But like, no, like the new one is really fucking good.
Yeah,
like,
the new one's good.
Like, ignoring the again, I'm ACAB as fuck over here, but I'm gonna be honest, that's a fucking good action movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like it's like a visceral whodunit, and I kind of enjoy those.
Yeah.
Like I know it's fake, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I can't watch things like 48 hours. Like I love whodunits, but like.
Oh, have you seen Knives Out then?
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
I've never even heard of it.
I hate Ryan.
It's
Ryan
so
Johnson.
good.
Okay.
I hate Ryan Johnson.
Knives
but I
Out.
love-
Knives Out is a hilarious movie. It's basically a murder mystery, but the funniest part about it is that the detective is it's Daniel Craig, the current James Bond, playing the detective. And the thing is, they didn't give him a British accent. They didn't give him a Scottish accent. They gave him a down-home Southern boy accent. And
it was really good.
Yeah,
too.
he's really good at it. But the craziest part about it was that when they cast him for the role, he said, "I've never done a Southern accent. What am I supposed what can I practice off of?" I made a joke. When I saw the movie with my mom.
Even in the movie, they
No.
comment that he sounds like Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah, that's the thing. I made the joke. I told my brother and my mom, I'm like, he sounds like Foghorn Leghorn. And my brother looked me dead in the eye. He's like, you joke, but... And that's exactly what they fucking did. They literally, they found old episodes of Foghorn Leghorn and Looney Tunes and told him, watch these, do this. And that's why he sounds like your typical down-home Southern corn-fed boy. And he does really good at it. He's really good.
He sounds exactly like him.
Yeah.
He sounds exactly like the character.
Now what we got here is a locked door murder mystery.
Wow, so this has apparently got a pretty good cast too.
Yeah, it does.
Chris Evans is in it.
Oh,
Joseph
no.
Gordon-Levitt, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh yeah.
It's a really good. It's
It
a
is
really
a good movie.
And it's one of the. They don't do. It's rare to see a whodunit nowadays because, you actually have to like try to hold the suspense, like try to keep the people guessing.
Yeah.
But it was done really well.
Yeah.
And I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, this one's actually done in such a way that they give you the clues to figure out who it is. They actually do that. They go out of their way to yeah.
See, I was looking at the pictures, like some of the art or like the photos they've done for the movie, and like, so it's just Clue.
It is Clue.
Yeah, basically.
Which is really funny. I say that. Oh, that's an Annihilator.
Yeah, you want it?
I mean,
God, that's a lot of
yes,
guns.
Yes, because the Annihilator is fucking broke ass stupid.
Also,
but I will also say, yeah, it is slow.
Yeah.
But there is a mod that lets you add in engines to make them go faster. The thing is that also lags the game a lot, and there's gonna be a lot more monetary spending because of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fusion engines are not cheap. They're
Also-
probably the single most expensive part of any battle mech.
It completely reconfigures how the game functions.
Also,
like in terms of like how what you can put in your mech.
Also, because I was looking at the Annihilator, what? It literally looks
No,
like.
yeah, see,
it looks like
I mentioned that. I put that on Twitter. I was talking to one of my friends, like, why does the Annihilator feel so erotic? Why is it? And then like, out of nowhere, I blurted out, "Oh, that's why. It reminds me of an elite from Halo." Because I'm gonna be perfectly honest with y'all right now. The only real exposure to in any large way that I have to Halo elites is really good porn. So it's like.
Thank you for being honest.
Plus,
Greetings.
Plus, Annie's got a bit of a strut. She got a strut.
Quick thing.
Yeah.
People have made the joke before that an Annihilator is just 3 urban mechs in a trench coat.
Yeah. No.
Also, if you look at the picture of it, like the picture for selecting, it looks like it's praising the sun.
Okay, so
pump up that jam, pump it.
Yeah, pump up the jam.
So this was secretly a clan mech because guess who brought this design?
Oh, it's got
guess
a
who
really
reintroduced
good
the design to the inner sphere?
Who?
Yeah.
It's got a really
The
good
Wolf
loadout.
Yeah.
The
like-
Wolf Dragoons. Yep.
Again.
It's got a really good loadout. It's got 4 LB10X autocannons. It's got medium lasers
The
up
Wolf
the ass.
Dragoons. Also known
Oh
as
my
How
God.
Do You Do, Fellow Mercenaries?
Yeah. Nile, if you want it, you can have it.
No, I know. I'm gonna use it. I'm just like looking at it,
What do you mean What do you mean mercenaries of the inner sphere don't have their own space stations with production facilities?
An entire fleet.
I am adding an AMX to it though.
Also, apparently, April 14th, literally yesterday in game, Lyran Commonwealth's extra light fusion engine shakes up aerospace and battle mech industry.
Oh wait.
Scientists of the Lyran Commonwealth have made an incredible breakthrough in fusion reactors, recreating the Star League era extra light fusion engine. House Steiner and House Davian have greatly benefited from the economic and scientific exchanges of the FedCom Accords in 3020, allowing both successor states to study the marvels of the Helm memory core data in unison. The XL engine, while mechanically akin to the standard variant, is significantly lighter, utilizing a crystalline polymer in place of the dense and heavy tungsten carbide in the radiation shielding, enabling the same performance with half the mass.
Also, Jazel says, Annihilators are such a disappointing mech when given to AI teammates. You don't give your good shit. You don't give the good shit to your AI teammates. Don't ever do that.
Zaruk?
Yeah.
It literally moves at urban mech speed.
I mean, but it's got 4 autocannons in it. It's got LBX autocannons. Are you complaining?
It's gonna have a difficult time getting those in range.
I'm about to make it worse.
Oh God, what are you
I was
doing?
just saying that the LBX autocannons are gonna have a hard time getting in range.
That's fine. Again, we have the Omni. We got the Omni slot mod. Nile can just slap. Oh God, wait. What size is an LB10X?
It's a large.
You can. Are you telling me you could load 4 AC-20s in that bitch?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh, you nasty! You nasty! Do it.
That's what I was considering to do. Yeah.
What you're doing is despicable, disturbing, and downright repulsive.
Wait a minute.
I love it.
Wait. Hang on. No, they're a hard point medium.
Nile?
Damn it.
Aww.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
LB10Xs are medium hard points.
Oh, so you can fit.
I can only
You
fit
can fit
things
size
that are
10
medium or
autocannons.
smaller.
So you can fit a massive size 10 autocannons.
I can, yes.
Also, I kind of like if you put the skeleton.
Fucking
stuff on
send it!
It has a little brontosaurus head. No, actually, no. It has an elite skull. You know, like it's shaped like an elite.
What?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add in 2
come on.
AC-10s and 2 AC-10 BFs, cause fuck it, why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Here's the snag. The improvement this improvement to the XL engine the XL engine breakthrough, it does come at a cost, as the engine size is nearly doubled, and it is far more expensive to produce.
As you'd imagine. Anyway, I think we're
Not
gonna,
surprisingly, these shortcums fail to hinder manufacturers, as a lighter fusion engine is in high demand.
I think we're gonna have to call it here, though. I just hit my 3-hour limit. So.
Okay.
All right.
So anyway, I appreciate. Let me save. I appreciate it as always. At least now, like, I know it's not the Kaiju Nile, but maybe it can. The Annihilator will hold you over till we find it.
I don't remember. There is actually a hero Annihilator. I just don't remember if it's Ugly Baby or Pretty Baby.
No, it's there. There isn't one in the game. It's a mod.
Oh.
No, it's in Mechwarrior Online also.
Anyway.
Mechwarrior Online, not Mechwarrior 5.
Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay.
Well, that's gonna do it for that. Real quick. Let me, just so I can show you what these abilities do, these things do, because I need to be back to normal. So, there we go. Don't worry, I'm going to change that sound effect. Anyway, or maybe I won't. It's like getting hit and I shrink back down. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight's stream. I hope you all had fun. We will be back tomorrow for more streaming, but we're going to go raid somebody tonight. Big thank you to everyone new who showed up, to Mech Warriors and Mech Jocks and friends alike. Let us see who is available to raid tonight. We have a lot of people in here. So let me see who is available. Let's see. Yeah, and again, big thanks to the Magpies. Big thanks to Lavender, to Nile, and to, and to Ferrus, as always. Means a lot when they're here. Let's see. What do we have available right now? Let's see. And everyone's playing Valheim now. Maybe I should look into that. See, see, how about, let's go say hi to, Raft. Yeah, we could do that. Why not? And yeah, let's go say hi to Cratimus. They are playing 7 Days to Die. Australian Chaotic Neutral Bunny VTuber. Alright then. So let's go say hi to them. I want y'all, as always, y'all be on your best behavior. We want to show support to the newbies. So, and Cratimus is new, so let's be nice to them. Alright, get this started. Again, an honor and a privilege to entertain all of you. I will see you tomorrow. I believe tomorrow is, we're gonna do the, I don't remember what we're doing tomorrow. But regardless, I hope you all enjoy yours. Oh yeah, tomorrow is, we're doing the Radio General expansion. It came out, so we're gonna do that. So, if you have a unit named after you, make sure you're there. But regardless, I love all of you. It's been my pleasure and a privilege. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, and remember, the memories you make in life, good and bad, make you who you are. Don't change them for anything. Love you guys. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.